It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the postseason. It's the most exciting time of the high school football season when the sectional tournaments begin. And today, the number 2 seeded Millville Thunderbolts take on the number 7 seed Raiders of Toms River East. Fred Melendez along with Ariel Melendez. And for November 1st, this is not a bad day. It's a little windy. Sun is shining brightly, though, and we're in the low 50s for temperature. The wind may be a factor, though, as it's blowing right across the field.
Yeah, so kicking is probably going to be a factor. Passing might be a little bit of a factor as well with the wind, but Millville's coming in hot at the perfect time. They've won their last 3 games. Gonna have to clean up the discipline a little bit just because once you get to the postseason, everything matters at that point, but they're coming in hot, facing a Toms River squad that's looking to knock them down.
Yeah, and of course, Toms River has been up and down. They are 5-4 in the season. Looking at some of their scores, it seems like every other week's a different result. Some of them lopsided, some of them close. But Toms River East is going to come in here just as determined to win a game as anybody else, and that's going to play a factor in this. Who wants it more, as we always say?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good game regardless. Once you get to the postseason, records don't matter anymore. Whatever you did during the regular season, throw it out the door. It's postseason. Anything can happen.
And, of course, looking at the stats as well, it looks like a running game will be very important for the Raiders of Toms River East. They rely heavily on the running game, a few passes here and there, but their bulk of the offense looks like it's going to be a running game. And Millville, of course, has the speed. They have the different variations of their offense, so we'll see how it all plays out here at John Barbose Stadium at Wheaton Field. So glad that you're with us. We have the coaches' interviews coming up, so stay right there with us here on Quinn Broadcasting.
Service-oriented. Since 1960, Allen Associates has been a leader in insurance and financial services. We provide insurance services to roughly 300 groups, ranging from 2 to several thousand lives in the private and public sectors. With more than 60 years of experience and a staff of highly trained and dedicated professionals, Allen Associates is noted for its ability to build strong, long-term relationships with our clients and the communities we serve.
Allen Associates is the place to see. One-stop service, the best that can be. Whether finance, insurance, health, or medical, Allen Associates will make life so practical.
Call Allen Associates today at 856-692-2250. Allen Associates, your complete health and financial services in Vineland, New Jersey.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
We're here with Toms River East head coach Kyle Sandberg. And Kyle, we have a great day for football. Tell us a little bit about how your team's coming into this game.
Yeah, listen, we're excited to be here. We had a rough road and ups and downs, but I'll tell you what, we persevered. We grinded through it, and then last week, obviously, winning the division championship, pushed us forward into the playoffs. So our kids are excited. It's a great Millville team. They're excited for the opportunity to do our best and show us what we can do. So,
tell me about your quarterback here. How's he playing, Braden Flanagan?
Flanagan's been outstanding all year. I mean, the growth he's shown from summertime to this moment. Right now, we're more than proud of him. So the team's looking for him to do what he does great and operate the offense best he can.
Some of the key players on offense for you?
Brandon Siebert is our running back. He's been in and out all year with an ankle problem, and he seems ready to rock and roll today. Luke Brush has been a steady dose of our fullback and hitting people from time to time. Austin Sonic out wide with Mike Darabrandt, and Colin Cummings have been a great job at the wide receiver spot. And then Ben Stanfast is our tight end, who anchors really that offense in a way because it allows us to do different things.
Sounds like you have a variety of choices to pick on offense.
Yeah, we've done a good job. We need to do better. We need to put some more points on the board that we've shown all year. We're 1 or 2 blocks away or knowing your assignment, but we showed some good things on tape, and if we can execute it, it would be a good day.
How about the defense? How has it been this year?
Outstanding. I mean, the defense has kept us in games and got us here, honestly. They're relentless. They play with passion, and they gang tackle, and hopefully we continue that today.
Keys to the victory for your guys?
Composure, execution. Again, they're a great team. The size, the speed, the strength of them in Millville, and the reputation they've shown over the past 3 years. We're excited for the opportunity. We can do what we do best and stay mentally tough. It should hopefully be in our favor.
Toms River East head coach Kyle Sandberg, thank you for taking some time with us. Good luck today. We'll see how it all pans out. And we'll have Ariel talking with Coach Ayala right after this.
Thank you, Fred. Ariel Melendez here with Coach Ayala, head coach of the Millville Thunderbolts. First of all, you guys are coming in off a 3-game winning streak. How kind of good is it to come in? Does it feel like you guys are just peaking at the right time as you head into playoffs?
Yeah, sure. I mean, anytime you have momentum like that coming off the regular season into the playoffs feels good. I mean, I think, we're kind of finding our stride. Our young guys are now getting have the experience that they've, been getting all season. And, yeah, it's coming together. So we're fortunate, we're happy, and it's the best time of year.
And you guys are getting Jaden Days back kind of at the perfect time. You missed a little bit of time with that injury. How important is his, kind of presence in this game, and kind of a second part of that is having multiple weapons that O'Connor is able to go to kind of throughout the game?
Makes things easier on other guys. Jaden Days is an amazing talent. It was a rough loss, and it stemmed to our adversity that we fought all the beginning of the season, and getting a kid of his caliber and talent back only makes us that much more dynamic.
And kind of going off of that adversity, maybe going to a little bit of the negative for just a second. Penalties have obviously been an issue kind of throughout the entire season. They don't hurt you as much in the regular season, but once you get to playoffs, it's win or go home, so those penalties can really be important. So how big is it to be disciplined in a game like this?
It's huge. It's one of our talking points for the last several weeks. Does it still happen? Yes, it still happens. You're not going to ever get through a game without penalties. We just want to limit the amount of penalties we have. So we need our youth to kind of grow up a little bit faster now, especially in these playoffs, and it's always a talking point, so we just got to keep it clean.
And things kind of always stay the same for you week by week, but your keys to the game tonight?
Win in all phases, no penalties, and just play OBG football.
All right, thank you, Coach Ayala. Again, that's Coach Ayala, head coach of the Millville Thunderbolts, as the Thunderbolts look to keep things going against Toms River East Raiders here in the first round of the NJSIAA Group 4 South Playoffs. Stay with us. We've got plenty of football.
Hello, I'm John Capizzola.
And I'm Yolanda Garcia-Balicki, and together we're running for Cumberland County Board of Commissioners, and I'm asking for your vote to restore progress to Cumberland County.
For too many years, our Republican-led Commissioners Board has failed our county. They've come up short with a jail resolution. They've also fumbled the opportunity for a county broadband initiative. They've left millions of dollars of federal grant money on the table. Now, our cities and our townships are left to negotiate for themselves.
They've driven away experienced employees and replaced them with friends and families. And while they claim to hold the line on taxes, we know they have spent our county surplus, which will ultimately lead to a painful tax increase in the future.
It's time to bring back stability, opportunity, and integrity here in Cumberland County. Vote for yours truly, John Capizzola, and my awesome running mate, Yolanda Garcia-Balicki, for Cumberland County Commissioner.
Vote column A. Let's protect our future by restoring progress to Cumberland County.
Paid for by Capizzola and Garcia-Balicki for Commissioner.
At Mintz Insurance,
Hello, I am Roy Shepard.
And I'm Carmen Del Vicario.
And I'm Joe Durella, and we are Team Millville for City Commission. We have an aggressive agenda to bring Millville back. Number 1, financial stability. 2, invest in our police department and public safety. 3, economic development. We bring vision, integrity, and experience. Vote Team Millville on November 4th.
Paid for by R.M. Quirk, Treasurer.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community. Local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
It's time for sports on the Quinn Broadcasting Network. QVC brings you local sporting events, action-packed specials, and play-by-play coverage of the area sporting activities. From Pop Warner to college sports, Quinn Broadcasting covers it all. Join us now here on QBC for today's exciting event.
Well, we are here in the confines, the nice warmer confines of the press box here at John Barbose Stadium at Wheaton Field. Fred Melendez along with Ariel Melendez were just about set for the start of today's game. Both coaches are pretty much optimistic, and everybody's optimistic at the beginning of the game. Millville, of course, would like to get off to the good start. Being a home field advantage here, you want to take most of that to your credit, and hopefully that is what the Thunderbolts will do here.
Yeah, and they're coming in kind of right at that perfect timing, as Coach Ayala said, coming in on a good stride, a 3-game winning streak. You're coming in, you're feeling good about your game and kind of where things are going. So it's going to be important for them to keep things going there against the Toms River team that has been back and forth throughout the season.
And, of course, they do get the added bonus. I know you talked to Coach Ayala about that. Jaden Days is back in the lineup right now. It just adds to the people that they can now go to. Reggie Holly has had a great season, of course. Aiden Dawkins, running back. So having Jaden Days back in the lineup certainly is going to help Millville.
Yeah, it gives them a lot of different weapons to go through. We saw against the Prep last week that they were really guarding Reggie Holly, so that opened things up for Ronald Saunders. So it's kind of going to be a similar situation here where it opens things up even more for O'Connor and the Millville Thunderbolts offense to have multiple weapons.
Absolutely. And, again, the conditions, November 1st. It's a great day for football considering November 1st is here. Again, the wind is a bit of a factor, but we're in the low 50s. That wind is still whipping up pretty good according to the flags there on the flagpole here. But Millville and Toms River East looking to move forward in the state tournament to get to the semifinals. We'll see how that all pans out. Of course, the two teams will be on the field shortly. And there you see our good friend there. The mascot of the Millville Thunderbolts, doing a great job, just always kind of psyching up the crowd a little bit.
Oh yeah, it's always a fun thing to see Maverick and how much he's able to get this Thunderbolts crowd kind of into it. And yeah, we should be in for a really good game. And kind of flipping to the other side real quick, talking about Toms River a little bit. I know when you talked to their head coach, he admitted it has been an up and down season for this group, so they're going to kind of want to come in on a good foot as well and try and knock up a really tough opponent.
And, of course, the one thing that Coach Sandberg stressed was composure. He wants his kids to be composed, which kind of translates into no penalties, or at least as minimal as possible. So composure is going to be the key in his eyes. And, of course, Ayala talked to you about penalties as well. So the teams want to avoid the yellow flags.
Yeah, and that's something that really plays a big factor when you get to the playoffs. It may not hurt you as much in the regular season because it's not a win-or-go-home situation. Now the stakes are even more important. It's not if you lose, all right, it's all right, we'll bounce back next week. No, it's if you lose, you go home.
This is it, yeah.
So penalties are even more important. Now, it's kind of impossible maybe to not have any, but you want to limit them as much as possible and don't have those key penalties that can really halt a drive.
Well, it's the number 2 Thunderbolts of Millville hosting the number 7 seed Raiders of Toms River East. The two teams getting ready to go, and we'll have more football for you in just a moment. So stay with us right here on Quinn Broadcasting. All right, so the visiting team now rushing onto the field. Of course, the flag of the school always representing, and of course the rest of the squad dashing out and getting set to take on the Millville Thunderbolts. And again, I like the fact that Coach Sandberg really spoke highly of a lot of his players, how they've kind of matured a little bit as the season goes on, but that 5-4 record, the up and down, kind of indicates that it has been a learning process for the Raiders throughout the season. Of course, they were 4-0 in their conference, and they won their C-South conference title, so that is something that they can bank on. It's not going to be an easy task for Millville to win this game.
Yeah. Obviously, Millville coming in as the 2 seed has the upper edge in this contest, but records don't matter in the playoffs anymore. Obviously, coming in hot is important, and coming in feeling good about your game is important, but it doesn't matter what you did in the regular season. You could have gone undefeated. You could have, like both teams have lost 4 games. It doesn't matter either way. It's a clean slate, and anything can happen in the postseason.
And, of course, the Millville Thunderbolts getting set to come out as we watch them enter to our left. They're gathering in the end zone, and you can see the cheerleaders all lined up there, getting ready to welcome in the OBG gang, right? The orange and blue gang.
Yeah, you see at midfield there is the Millville captains. We'll get into them in just a second as the rest of the team lines up here and gets ready to enter.
Yeah, I think they're probably going to go out and do the coin flip first before the rush onto the field.
I always,
you
know what? I always forget the way it goes. To be honest with you.
Well, they're not looking like they're in any hurry to dash onto the field, so I assume that the captains for both squads will now go to the 50-yard line for the coin toss.
Yeah, and just taking a look at the Millville captains, obviously your quarterback is usually one of them. You see number 5, Robbie O'Connor, number 9, Jaden Jones, number 57, Octavian Spence, and number 71, Isaiah Johnson, captains for Millville. And taking a look over at the Toms River side, their quarterback, Braden Flanagan. Of course, as soon as they walk in, I lose all sense of the numbers. We'll try to get the rest of those captains for you in just a second. As the Millville Thunderbolts do rush onto the field.
Yeah, number 8 is Luke Brush, one of the team captains.
Looks like number 64, Nico Giannetti. And a nice little note, they do have one of the injured Raiders as well. I know that Millville was doing that earlier. See Shamar Collins, a huge injury to this Millville squad. I had him as a captain at some point as well. But we'll take a look here and see as the officials kind of explaining the rules and the coin is flipped. We'll see who ends up winning. It looks like they are turning towards Millville, and I mean most teams pretty much will defer this first possession. And it looks like that's exactly what's got. Now, I kind of heard the refs do ask, I believe, before, each coach before the game what they want to do. And it looks like they're doing exactly what I heard Coach Ayala talk about. They're going to defer, and they're going to kick away from the scoreboard. Because you want to kind of use the wind as the factor of what you're going to do first.
So Toms River East will start with possession here. Their starting quarterback is Braden Flanagan. And some of the key running backs, as we mentioned, Brandon Siebert, Logan Harrison, and Luke Brush, as well as Colin Heel. Those are 4 people that the Red Raiders, you always can do that sooner or later. It's not Ocean City, friend. It's just the Raiders. They are going to be taking offense first. And, of course, they have the main passing done by Flanagan. And we are just about set for the national anthem, so we're going to go ahead and pause for that and be set for football here at John Barbose Stadium at Wheaton Field. close-up on Jaden Days Days at the start of that national anthem. And if I'm not mistaken, that looked like he had his game face on.
Oh, well, he's no doubt ready to get back into the lineup. It was a huge loss for this Millville Thunderbolts team. I know we talk about Reggie Holly as one of the stars of this game, but Jaden Days is quite the athlete as well. So no doubt he's been fighting to get back in, onto the field. And coming back in the postseason almost feels like the perfect time for him. But I did want to make a quick note before we head in. The other player was Seamus O'Grady, was the injured Raider in the coin toss for the Raiders.
All right, so the Raiders are now taking the field to return the kick. As we take a look at the deep man, looks like number 20, and he's going to be a big factor in this game, as we mentioned. That is Colin Heel. He's one of the key running backs. Actually, 20 is in front. That's number 23.
I see Ryan Mazza back there as well.
Ryan Mazza
that
is
might
the deep
be
man.
That might be Ty Clemens as well. It's hard to see. He's got the jersey.
Yeah, they all get
rolled up.
tucked in the way that you can't see the numbers, but that's okay. We'll just roll with the punches.
Yeah, so Millville getting ready to kick off, and if I'm not mistaken, that is Tristan Shepard getting ready to kick off.
Again, a great November day, a bit of a windy day, and when it's windy, it's a little cold, but I'll tell you, when that wind isn't blowing, it's pretty warm out there. Again, in the low 50s to start this game. And we are underway. There's a low line drive kick. Is taken right at the 20, bobbled, and very alertly just jumping on it right there.
That
is Colin Heel, who does wind up with
so
the...
you ended up being right in that one, despite the fact that he was the I'm trying to give you a little credit.
I'm not Nostradamus. I don't make predictions like that. So.
But yeah, very good job by Heel. The fact that he bobbled it. A lot of players will just continue to try and go forward and get more progress there, and kind of end up bobbling it as they keep going. It might fumble a little bit. So good job by Heel, but a good job by Millville to kind of pin the Raiders deep to start this one.
All right, so the ball is spotted squarely on the 23-yard line. The Raiders starting their possession at that spot. And their quarterback is Braden Flanagan. They send three receivers wide to the left side. Kind of a strange formation considering they don't throw the ball that much.
Well, they're probably going to have to at some point during this game is throw a little bit of the passing game in, so we'll see what they do here. But that's Siebert lined up at running back. Kind of the I formation there, but yeah, you mentioned three receivers out to the far left.
And now they move the running back, and he is looking to throw on the first play, and he throws it behind the intended receiver. That is Luke Brush. So that goes incomplete.
Yeah, just not on the same page there as Flanagan and Brush, because they had him wide open, but just couldn't quite reach his heart. He kind of had to reach out a little bit. You don't have to win, maybe plays a factor as well. But yeah, just what we know. What we've seen, at least, of this Raiders team is that they are a very big run-heavy group. So a little bit surprising, to see them start pass.
Yeah, Kyle Sandberg throwing a little bit of a variation on the mode. This time one single receiver to both sides of the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation. They do hand off, left side tackle, and maybe a yard, not much more. That was good defensive coverage right there, as, again, Siebert had nowhere to run.
And that was Darnell Williams Jr. He was one of the receivers on the wrap-up of Siebert, not really letting him get anywhere. And yeah, they only give him 1 yard. So big early test for the Raiders, 3rd and 9 to start this drive.
And a key defensive stop is what Millville is going to look to do. It is 3rd down and 9 from the 24-yard line. Opening moments of this South Jersey Group 4 tournament game. Flanagan directing some traffic, lets it go past, and now we have an offside. I don't think they were induced to come off.
No, and that's kind of one of those undisciplined plays that Millville's struggled with is, they put the man in motion. That was number 81, Tyler Mendez, in motion. And I believe that was Savion Jones, who unfortunately just went too far and kind of got fooled a little bit on that motion. So it makes this a little bit more manageable 3rd and 4 for the Raiders.
Ball is at the 29-yard line of Toms River East. Checking into the game number 5, that is Colin Cummings for the Raiders. So key 3rd down here, 3rd and a little less than 5.
Well, it's three receivers to the far left, 1 to the right, now in motion, so it's looking like it's going to be another pass.
And it is aired out and caught behind everyone and heading towards the end zone. He's going to get caught just inside the 5-yard line. Austin Sonic with the reception, and what a big play. And again, credit to Coach Sandberg for mixing it up just the right way to get a big-time play.
And this looked like it was an awkward throw, too, from Flanagan. He kind of double pumps a little bit and looked like he kind of threw off his back foot, but a really nice job right here by Sonic to get it in. But you're going to watch here. He's got nothing but open space in front of him. But watch this touchdown-saving tackle by, well, I thought it was Jones, but it actually turns out to be Johnson Jr. with a touchdown-saving tackle. But it's first and goal quickly. I believe we do have an injured Raider, and that might be Sonic.
Yeah, he's down there near the goal line, so they're looking him over to see if everything's okay. We're going to take a quick break and be back with more. But a big play for the Raiders. They're in the red zone very quickly.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
Celebrating moments. Honoring memories. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey has over 125 years of dedicated service to the community. Whether you choose burial or cremation, you can hold a funeral service to honor your loved one. We are happy to provide a traditional funeral or something completely unique. Our honest service and commitment to excellence have served our customers well, and you can rest assured that we can assist you in your time of need. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey.
And now, back to the game.
Well, there's the injured player, of course, Sonic on the sideline now. But a big 67-yard pass play has the Raiders right on top of the goal line practically. And a ball bobble, but a good recovery. Millville is all over the tackle, though. That play had no chance to go anywhere as the bad pitch to Harrison just made it pretty much a disastrous play.
Yeah, and that was Octavian Spence who pretty much throws Harrison to the ground. Yeah, the bot snap there, a good job to pick it up, but by then, yeah, Spence was all over Harrison, wraps him up perfectly, and that's a good job by Spence, as you don't want to let him get out in space there. So the ability to wrap him up, but not the start to the first and goal that the Raiders want at all, getting down there that quickly.
A loss of a dozen, so it's back at the 16-yard line where it's second and goal. Flanagan awaits the snap. These long counts drive us all crazy. And now we have
I think
a whistle.
Forced to take a timeout here.
Yeah, so they avoid the delay of game. But going back to that 67-yard pass play, even though it didn't look like the best thrown pass in the world, it was just laid perfectly as it worked out. And a good adjustment by the receiver there, Sonic, to catch that ball in stride.
Yeah, the pressure was kind of closing in on Flanagan a little bit. You saw him kind of double pump a little bit, like I don't know if Sonic was his first read, or at that point it's a broken play. When you kind of have to hold on to it that long and kind of look around the field. And I think it looks like he throws off his back foot, which doesn't always allow you to get enough power on the football. And on the first glance, I thought, and surprising to say that, I thought it was going to be an overthrown ball. But it ends up being the perfectly placed into Sonic's hands. And the thing is, Coach Sandberg did tell us that Sonic has been battling ankle injuries throughout the season. Now, obviously, we don't know if that's what happened on that play, but that is something to keep an eye on, as he's one of the players that has been battling injuries.
Second down and goal to go back at the 16-yard line. Back to throw again. Flanagan puts it into a spot, but he throws it way beyond the spot that he wanted. He's trying to hit that man right there. That is number 17, I believe, and that would be Logan Harrison.
Trying to go back to Harrison.
I don't understand how these jerseys crinkle up like that. It's
yeah,
like they don't want us to know who's the... Now we see it clearly there, but yeah, this is, well, it's actually thrown out of bounds, it looked like. If he was going to catch that, I don't think it would have been complete anyway.
Yeah, but good coverage on that by Ronald Saunders. He was kind of all over him. So the key third down here, when it looked like Toms River was just on the cusp of the goal line.
Well, they converted a big third down previously. Let's see if the Raiders can do that here. They could not get a first down, so basically they have to get it into the end zone. Flanagan back, he looks to his right. He gets away from a momentary tackle, and then he's met right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I saw Williams on that one. He was part of the tackle on that, so a nice job by the defense.
Good job of staying home is what that was. Yeah.
Aided by that bad snap to kind of hold here, but you take a look here, yeah, you saw a hole right there. Tried to stop it, and yep, right there, Williams, and that's exactly what you need to do. Wrap him up with both arms and don't let him get away. So we are going to see a field goal attempt here.
J. Dell Tavernite's going to try it. The ball is being spotted at 23. This will be a 33-yarder if it goes. Little snap, and it's blocked. Millville is all over. A lot of blue jerseys on it. Boy, that was snuffed out big time by the Thunderbolts.
Yeah, this defense really had a lot of big plays all season long. It's a group that this Thunderbolts squad really relies on. So you'll take a look here. Yeah, the snap wasn't really clean either, but getting right in there, we'll have to see if we can get a closer look at who it was that blocked the kick. But a really nice job by Millville to get across. So they'll start possession deep in their own territory.
So the Thunderbolts with their first offensive series starting at their own 22-yard line. They dodged the bullet of that 67-yard pass play and now have the ball handed off, sweeping Days. And good, I tell you what, Toms River East did a good job of stringing that out because Days was trying to turn that corner, but Toms River East just wouldn't let him have it.
And in talking to Coach Ayala before the game, I asked him about Days, and he said, oh, we're giving him the ball first play. And that's exactly what they did, getting him involved in the offense right away. He'll only get about 2 yards on that one, but nice job to get him involved early on.
2nd down and 8 from the 24. O'Connor, empty backfield, double wide receiver set. He awaits the snap from center. Straight drop, quick toss across the middle, complete near the 30. And we'll see if they give him the forward progress to the 30, backed up a little bit. It looks like they're going to put it at the 29.
Yeah, that was Evan O'Neill on the catch. Not really anywhere for him to go. Did kind of, tried to go backwards to maybe open up some space, but Millville does end up getting a couple yards on that, though, to 3rd and 3.
Ball spotted the 29-yard line, 3rd down for the Thunderbolts.
So a 5-yard reception there from O'Connor to O'Neill.
O'Connor giving some last-second instructions. Man in motion. He gets the handoff and some running room to the outside across the 30, 40, 50, and into Toms River East territory. And a blowing of the kiss.
That's Devontae Smith, another weapon in this Millville offense, and a really nice design play there from the Thunderbolts to put Smith in motion here, as all the receivers were covered up, which left plenty of room for Smith to go. And a nice job along the sideline. Avoids the hit there, gets himself maybe an extra yard or 2.
Quick toss to the right side, breaking tackles inside the 45-yard line.
And that's Holly.
Again, the diversity that Millville can throw at you, different players getting involved, and this time it's Holly getting what looks to be 7 yards. We have an injured Toms River player down, and that's Dylan Ramirez. So it's kind of a tough start on the injury front so far for Toms River East. He's going to get some attention, so we'll take a quick timeout. 6:23 to go here in the first quarter. A scoreless game from John Barbose Stadium.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student-athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
Many people treat their health like a game. With the Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Our mental health services focus on the emotions and behaviors that affect your overall well-being and features psychiatric, counseling, and addiction services, including our exclusive Fresh Start program, designed to help combat the opioid epidemic in our communities, plus all the other specialties you expect from Complete Care. Level up your health with us. The Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
And now, back to the game.
That is Dylan Ramirez being taken off the field.
He's not putting any weight on that left foot. And when he went down, he kind of grabbed. I believe he grabbed at his knee almost right away, which is never a good sign. So we wish him well as Millville gets back on the offense.
2nd and 3 from the Toms River East 43. Man in motion to the near side. He'll just cut it right back up the middle. Has a big lane. 35. Bounces it to the outside. Across the 25. And just tackled by the shoestring right there.
That was Reggie Holly. Surprise, surprise. And Millville's kind of pulling out all their bags of tricks as he put Holly in motion, but Holly stops, comes back in front of O'Connor. And look at the footwork of Reggie Holly. He can make anything happen, and yeah, just getting him. Looks like at the back of the leg. That was number 23, Ryan Mazza, and that's a huge play from none other than Reggie Holly.
25 yards on the run, and that was exciting to watch. He juked and jived and got 25. So it's 1st and 10 in the red zone now. Man in motion to the far side. O'Connor straight drop back. Across the middle, has a man at the 10-yard line. Bouncing it. Oh, had he gotten away from number 22 there, he would have got a touchdown. Nick Caruso makes the touchdown-saving tackle.
And should we be surprised at who that was? Reggie Holly. When you see the footwork like that, you have a pretty good idea who's got the ball.
Trying to bounce it left side, looking for the hole, and he's in. Reggie Holly getting it done. Back-to-back-to-back plays for Reggie, and he is in the end zone for the first touchdown of this game.
And I'm going to talk about the biggest weapon on this Millville Thunderbolt squad. When they need it most, they rely on that man right there to get it done. And that was 3 really great plays from Holly. Just showed off his footwork every single time. So you take a look right here, just kind of forces his way in, avoids it right there, as Jack Powers now will line up for the extra point.
Kick is up, and the kick is off the post. Boy, you hate to have that done early because that's a point that you can't really get back.
Yeah, and Powers has done fairly well throughout the season. You know, Millville does have itself a pretty good kicker now with Jack Powers, but that one just banking off the right post, but Millville does get the early touchdown.
5:08 left in this opening quarter. It's 6-0 Millville. We'll be back with the kick in a moment.
Celebrating moments. Honoring memories. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey has over 125 years of dedicated service to the community. Whether you choose burial or cremation, you can hold a funeral service to honor your loved one. We are happy to provide a traditional funeral or something completely unique. Our honest service and commitment to excellence have served our customers well, and you can rest assured that we can assist you in your time of need. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey.
And now, back to the game.
Well, the defense came up big for Millville, and now the offense equally big as they now lead 6-0. The ball again is dropped on the kickoff and looking for somewhere to run, and he is nailed. Did he lose the ball is the question.
Millville thinks he did. That's Mazza.
Oh, he got nailed at the 28-yard line, or 23-yard line. Check that.
Every single Thunderbolt's pointing their way.
Wow, what a hit.
And we're going to see the call here in just a second.
Now they're looking it over.
Millville.
And Millville does have the ball.
Yeah, I think we need to see that hit one more time if we can. And this is what you shouldn't do. We just talked about this on the first kick. You drop the ball, you go down. And what Mazza does, he does get himself some space, but right here runs into a brick wall. And the man that made the tackle we'll have to see is the one who ended up with the football. And that is number 23. That is Marzine Johnson Jr. with the big hit and the big recovery.
So Marzine Johnson with the big hit. I'll tell you, that was quite a hit. And Millville is set up again from the 23-yard line. O'Connor looking for the end zone. Days is there, touchdown.
The Raiders just completely lost Days on that play. I don't know if they were expecting it to get handed off to Holly right there, but the offense has come to play for the Thunderbolts.
A fumble recovery, and the very next play, a touchdown from 23. Just a well-designed play, and O'Connor put it right where it had to be.
And Days has at least 3-4 steps on the defense right there. And this Millville offense really throwing all its bag of tricks at the Raiders, and they just have not been able to stop them.
So another extra point attempt for Millville. 2 quick touchdowns. Here's the kick. This one does go through the uprights. So the kickoff game has been working for Millville. A couple of bobbles, 1 lost fumble by Tom Zerist, and 2 touchdowns on the board now for Millville. With 4:51 to go in the first quarter, it's 13-0 Millville.
Celebrating moments. Honoring memory.
Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
And now, back to the game.
Well, the kickoff returns for Toms River East really suffering a little bit here. 2 bobbles, a lost fumble, and a quick touchdown by the Thunderbolts. So here in the first quarter, they're having a pretty good session. 2 touchdowns, and now again some difficulty there, and again good coverage by the orange and blue. If he got to the 22-yard line, that's about it.
Yeah, Tristan Shepard, it looks like it's almost a purposeful approach that he's making the football bounce right in front of the return man, so that it is a more difficult return. And that was a little bit of an impressive one-handed grab by Colin Heel. So there's been a lot of issues on these kickoff returns for the Raiders.
Well, you're right. The kickoff, the way it's going right now, he is creating confusion back there for the return man. He wasn't sure he wanted to grab that in the midair.
No, yeah, I don't think at all, but does end up at least keeping it on this possession, but an early hole here for the Raiders, down 13-0.
So Braden Flanagan dashing into the huddle. Lets everybody know what the first play of this series will be. 1st and 10 Toms River East from their own 23-yard line.
And important to note, Sonic not on the offense to start. He did go down with that injury.
And now do we have the timeout? What do we have?
Yeah, we do have we have delay. No, timeout, okay, yeah. I think the play clock was getting too low.
Okay. Oh, no, they didn't get the timeout.
No, they did get, okay, it looked like he did call delay of game at first.
Oh, so that's a 5-yard penalty.
I think Coach Sandberg was trying to get the timeout in time, but yeah, the play clock was at 0, so that'll back him up 5 yards. 1st and 15 now.
At the 18-yard line, man goes in motion to the outside. Flanagan will hand off, and he's not going to make the 20-yard line, as again a good sea of blue jerseys surround the man there. That's Brandon Siebert on the carry.
Yeah, still a little bit long here. 2nd and 14. So ends up getting 1 yard in the end.
Ball just at the 20-yard line, so it's 2nd down and long coming up for Toms River East. With the exception of that 67-yard pass play, nothing much is going right for Toms River so far. We'll see if they can reverse that, as they have 4 men split to the left side, and the quarterback will just keep it and run up the middle, and a good purposeful tackle there at the 29-yard line. Flanagan had some good running room there, but again, just good surge to the football there by the defense.
Yeah, Savion Jones looked like he's the one that made the bigger hit on Flanagan. And yeah, that was a designed quarterback run, as he didn't even look to any of his receivers. Took the open hole and made this a much more manageable 3rd and 4, so he gets 10 yards on the run.
3rd and 4 from the 29-yard line for the Raiders. Again, they have everybody split to the left side, empty backfield. Flanagan, quick toss is complete, but again, a good job of surrounding the receiver. He might have actually lost a yard.
Yeah, there was nowhere for Siebert to go. A throw behind the line, and Siebert kind of didn't look like he knew what hold to take, and he who hesitates doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, they officially give him the 29, so no gain on the play. But it brings up 4th down and 4, a punting situation.
And that's Tavermite coming up for the punt. And I believe Saunders, is that Saunders and Holly? Ooh, a high snap too.
Gets the kick away. It's going to bounce inside the 45-yard line, picked up at the 42.
That's a bold, it's a bold decision.
That's going to send a head coach to some gray hairs.
That's
there.
O'Neal back there. Yeah, well, he looked like he watched that ball bounce, and you could almost see the gears turning. Do I touch it? Do I not? So ends up working out for O'Neal, but yeah, that's something that Coach Ayala probably doesn't want to see his return man do, especially after you've already seen the issues that have happened on the other side of the return game.
It's a good field position for the Thunderbolts. 2.5 minutes to go, first quarter. They lead 13-0. Ball spotted at the Millville 44-yard line. O'Connor in shotgun. Again, the double wide receiver set. Man comes in motion, fake the handoff, and into the line. Across the 45-50, down near the 48-yard line. Just a great burst of speed right up the middle there.
And I believe that was Jasir Graves. Looked like number 30 on it. As we take a look here, the fake handoff, and yeah, that was Graves doing a nice job of going up the middle.
Another handoff, and again, good burst of speed down near the 40-yard line. So the same running back again, Jasir Graves, and Millville doing a good job, as we mentioned, of mixing up who gets the ball.
Yeah, and that's something that Millville's always really been good at, is getting everybody involved in the offense. And again, they go with a run play, and again,
well, they're just picking up yardage now.
And now, yeah, they're trying to keep that defense tired, and I don't think it's a surprise here on what Millville is attempting to do, running these quick plays. Now, of course, they're going to slow it down here, and Graves is going to come off the field, but 3 really powerful runs from Graves to get them down the field in a hurry.
10-yard pickup on that play. 1st and 10 squarely at the 30-yard line. Millville sending Holly and Smith to the right side.
Yeah, and that's Saunders in the backfield. Days and O'Neal as Days is in motion.
O'Connor looks to his right, completes it, but a good read of the play. Number 23 on the tackle, it's Ryan Mazza. Just did a good job of really scoping that out and making the tackle. And Days really didn't have a chance to get going.
No, but I think a good catch by Days and the height advantage kind of playing a factor there. He did have to reach up just a little bit to make that catch. But yeah, he wasn't going anywhere once he caught that.
2nd down and 8, ball spotted at the 28-yard line of Toms River East. We're under a minute to go, 45 seconds to go here in this first quarter. Millville looking to score a 3rd time. O'Connor looking over to the sideline, and
he's got to hurry.
Yeah. Gets the snap off, looks to his left, airing it out, looking, and it is almost intercepted.
And you see the hands on the head.
Yeah.
As O'Neal was in double coverage, and O'Connor tried to fit that in a tight hole, and almost coming away with the ball here. So watch O'Connor drops back a couple steps. A really nice throw. Just unfortunately almost ends up in the hands. I believe that was Nick Caruso. Or is that Heel?
That was Heel.
It's Heel. I saw 2. I couldn't tell if it was 0 or 2-2. But yeah, Heel immediately goes down, hands on the head. Knew he should have had that one. So Millville with a little bit of life.
3rd down and 8. O'Connor, straight drop back, quick toss across the middle, has a man at the 10, and down near the 7-yard line. That'll be a 1st down.
That's Saunders. So Millville really getting everyone in the offense involved. Almost every receiver in this game has a catch so far. We've got Saunders, O'Neal, Days, Holly, Smith, almost pretty much their entire set of receivers. As I don't think Millville is going to run a play here. They've got 5 seconds left in the quarter.
Yep, that'll do it. So the Millville offense really mixing it up. Several people getting involved. O'Connor finding open people. He's only missed once in his passing attempts. We are at the end of the first quarter. It's been a good one for Millville. After 1, 13-0 Thunderbolts.
Hello, I am Roy Shepard.
And I'm Carmen Del Vicario.
And I'm Joe Durella, and we are Team Millville for City Commission. We have an aggressive agenda to bring Millville back. Number 1, financial stability. 2, invest in our police department and public safety. 3, economic development. We bring vision, integrity, and experience. Vote Team Millville on November 4th.
Paid for by R.M. Quirk, Treasurer.
And now, back to the game.
They switch sides as Millville is in scoring position once again, starting the second quarter. Ball inside the 10-yard line. At the 8, 1st and goal to go for the Thunderbolts, leading 13-0 as we start the second quarter. In this quarterfinal tournament game for South Jersey Group 4. And the shotgun formation shown by the Thunderbolts. A pitch to the left side. Holly looking for that corner, and he's going to cruise in for 6. An 8-yard touchdown, Reggie Holly.
Again, I think we've said this on every play of this game so far. Another really well-designed play from this offense. So watch the snap there. And there's just nobody there. Nobody's got an eye on Holly. And by the time they realize it, oh, he's got nothing but an orange end zone in front of him. Millville just been using some trickery to their advantage. We're just after Halloween, but Millville still got the tricks in their bag.
The extra point kick is up, and it is through. So just 7 seconds into the second quarter, it's Millville 20 and Toms River East nothing. The Thunderbolts with another kickoff, and we'll see how Toms River East can handle it.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Millville getting set to kick off.
And if you're Coach Sandberg here, if this bounces, don't touch it.
This time it's going to be caught in the air at about the 16-yard line, across the 25 and across the 30, maybe down to the 31-yard line. So much more productive there for the Raiders.
And that was Mazza on the catch. Yeah, that's the first clean return we've seen from the Raiders.
That was one of the rare ones where they could wait to catch the ball, too. First and 10 from the 31-yard line. Tom Ruiz comes to the line of scrimmage. Again, a very interesting alignment of their receivers. All four of them to the left side. Empty backfield.
Watch and see if this is another quarterback keeper. Now they go behind the line again. Oh, they're trying to put...
And that's going to fall incomplete.
That play never really seemed like it had a chance. That was Tyler Mendez who took the pitch. And the throw, was that throw blocked? Because he wobbled. It wobbled. Did he just not get it off?
Get a look here.
Yeah, this was a really awkward looking play. You see the pitch back. It was high. Yeah, it was just a wobble throw.
The intended receiver was Colin Cummings, and he didn't really have a chance to catch that.
No, I think if he immediately realized a second or two sooner that it was going to come up short, he did, but the Raiders trying to pull off a little trickery of their own.
Second and 10 from the 31. This time they hand it off. Trying that right side and maybe a couple of yards, not much more. Brandon Siebert on the carry.
And I believe we have another Raider down. That is number 59. Kyle Ho, he's going to get some attention from the training staff, and that's 3 Raiders already that have needed to come out of this game.
So we'll take a timeout here. 11:28 left in the first half. Millville in cruise control, 20-0.
Hello, I'm John Capizzola.
And I'm Yolanda Garcia-Balicki, and together we're running for Cumberland County Board of Commissioners, and I'm asking for your vote to restore progress to Cumberland County.
For too many years, our Republican-led Commissioners Board has failed our county. They've come up short with a jail resolution. They've also fumbled the opportunity for a county broadband initiative. They've left millions of dollars of federal grant money on the table. Now, our cities and our townships are left to negotiate for themselves.
They've driven away experienced employees and replaced them with friends and families. And while they claim to hold the line on taxes, we know they have spent our county surplus, which will ultimately lead to a painful tax increase in the future.
It's time to bring back stability, opportunity, and integrity here in Cumberland County. Vote for yours truly, John Capizzola, and my awesome running mate, Yolanda Garcia-Balicki, for Cumberland County Commissioner.
Vote column A. Let's protect our future by restoring progress to Cumberland County.
Paid for by Capizzola and Garcia-Balicki for Commissioner.
Hello, I am Roy Shepard.
And I'm Carmen Del Vicario.
And I'm Joe Durella, and we are Team Millville for City Commission. We have an aggressive agenda to bring Millville back. Number 1, financial stability. 2, invest in our police department and public safety. 3, economic development. We bring vision, integrity, and experience. Vote Team Millville on November 4th.
Paid for by R.M. Quirk, Treasurer.
And now, back to the game.
We are back here, and the injured player again, Kyle Ho, also carried off the field and not putting any weight on the left leg. So that's the third injury so far for Toms River East. Flanagan is caught behind the line of scrimmage. Just a good job of finding the quarterback right there. I think that was number 57 for Millville.
That would be Octavian Spence. Flanagan just didn't have anywhere to go. Actually wrapping him up initially, that's Jaden Jones.
So quick 3 and out for the Toms River East Raiders. Punting formation.
And Smith and Saunders back to receive. And again, barring anything, should have good field position.
Good snap from center. Kick is away. And it's going to be a short kick. May not even reach midfield,
and
actually.
That is a huge Millville bounce.
Yeah, they touched it at the 42-yard line.
Yep, and that's exactly where the referee's going to be.
Yep.
And that kick just died in the air.
It looked like a lame duck coming down, didn't it?
Yeah, so Millville is going to be on the offensive side of the field to start this possession. Things have just not gone right for the Raiders. I mean, again, aside from that really big offensive play, nothing has gone right. But especially the return and the kicking game, things just haven't worked out.
Field goal that they tried was blocked. The kicking game and the return field, a couple of loose balls, and of course a fumble recovery by Millville that led to a touchdown. So the Thunderbolts doing quite well during this first half. We're just barely into the second quarter. 10:28 showing on the clock. Ball is spotted at the 42-yard line, 1st and 10 Thunderbolts on the Toms River East side of the field. And we get a jump across the line. I don't think they were drawn off, and it will go against the Raiders.
Yeah, I think that was Anthony Benich who jumped across too soon. So a free 5 yards there for Millville.
1st and 5 from the Raider 37. Thunderbolts enjoying a 20-0 lead and looking to add to it here. Whistle before anything happens.
Another flag. We'll see what this one is. Is that illegal participation?
Well, let's see if we get an indication.
Well, before we get into that, Winslow, I mean, is surprise, surprise, the #1 seeded team is up 35-0 over Cumberland. Regardless, it's another first down.
O'Connor looks to his right, has a man behind the defense, touchdown! And I believe that's number 7 again.
Reggie Holly, what can he do?
He is having a day.
3rd touchdown already for Holly. And a perfectly thrown ball from O'Connor, who's having himself quite the first half as well.
Just nice, easy toss to the right corner. Holly runs it down, and he's in the end zone from 31.
Yeah, the Raiders just can't keep up with the speed of Holly. He separated himself well from the defender. Made that one an easy touchdown. And the kick, yes, the kick was blocked.
Okay, so the extra point doesn't go. But Millville well in front here with 10:21 to go in the first half. Thunderbolts 26, Raiders nothing. Millville will kick off in just a moment.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community. Local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Millville set to kick off once again, leading 26-0. Fred Melendez along with Ariel Melendez, and it has been an orange and blue first half to be sure. Now a short kick is just covered.
I'm pretty sure he caught that in between his legs. That was Brian Manzo. I think maybe Millville was trying to get the ball back on that one because a sharp drive kick by Shepard just to the line in front, and they've seen the mistakes from this return team from the Raiders, so they'll try to take advantage of it as much as they can. Already had that fumble recovery.
Yeah, I think that was definitely the strategy there, just a hard line drive kick.
You've seen them bobble it a bunch already, so why not try to force it again? But it does set up decent field position.
The Raiders looking for some kind of consistency, with the exception of the bomb, the 67-yard pass play early on in this game. Their offense has not really churned up very much. Handoff. There was a momentary hold to the outside.
Yeah, Millville closed that up immediately.
Had he cut to the left, I think he would have been a little more successful. Just judging by the view that we had here in the press box.
Yeah, that's Seabird, who really hasn't been able to get going. And 3 Thunderbolts come in on this tackle. Yeah, he just doesn't see the hole to the left.
It was there.
Looked like Sincere Gilmore was the lead man.
Now the ball is still, well, it's marked at the 31, so a loss of 1. So it's second down and 11. 9:35 left in the second quarter. Flanagan. Oh,
I do not think that's how that play was supposed to go.
Flanagan was left, hung to dry right there.
I don't know if. To me, that's the running back going the wrong way.
Sincere Gilmore collects it, the sack.
Yeah, there was just nothing Flanagan could do. You can't necessarily blame him unless he's the one that did it wrong.
There's nothing like being a quarterback looking to your left to try to hand off
and
something.
Nobody's there.
And nobody's there.
So
panic.
We can't say so either the running back went the wrong way or Flanagan went the wrong way, but regardless, Flanagan had nothing to do at that point.
Well, he lost 3.
Well, they call it, yeah. Looks like 3rd and 15 now.
In shotgun formation, Flanagan fakes the handoff, will keep it, and he's not going to go anywhere down that right side.
Yeah, that almost felt like the Raiders were just conceding that possession at that point. Because it was going to be very tough, especially with the way the running game has gone so far. You were going to find 15 yards on that play. And I think once that last play happened, at that point you're like, you know what, this possession isn't really going to go well.
Yeah, let's just try to get something here, maybe cut it to the outside and get the first down. Never happened.
And if you're Tavern, you really want to have a good kick here because you're in a similar situation as the last one, and your kick went to your own side of the 40. So again, Saunders and O'Neill back.
Much better kick this time as he gets the end-over-ender that goes inside the 40, and it'll roll inside the 35 down at the 34-yard line. Millville's offense has been cooking. Reggie Holly in particular, 3 touchdowns in this first half. But again, everybody getting involved. Days.
O'Neill. Saunders. Smith. It seems like everybody has done something in this game.
And Jameer Graves, Jasir Graves also getting involved with 3 straight runs early on in this quarter.
That's been the thing about this Millville offense. They're not letting the Raiders kind of figure things out. They're getting different looks, going to different receivers, different runners. They're really mixing things up well.
Should mention that was in the first quarter we had all the runs. 1st and 10 Millville at their own 34-yard line. O'Connor has time to throw, looking for the deep ball, and incomplete. The only man who had a chance there was Devontae Smith.
Just outside the reach hand, and that's one of the rare mistakes we've seen from O'Connor, and he'll come over. Yeah, and he kind of points to his chest as you look at the replay here. As he has Smith, but just threw it a little bit past him, and as he was going to talk to Ayala, he put the hands to the chest as if to say, my bad on that one. Yeah, that's really one of the very few bad throws that O'Connor, well, I don't want to say bad, but one of the few, misses.
And Toms River had some good pressure on him as well, so O'Connor's view probably a little blocked as he threw the ball as well. 2nd and 10 from the 34-yard line. Man in motion, and O'Connor pumps, has Smith in the middle of the field. 45-50, can he outrun everybody? Across the 30, 20, and he is going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Millville from 66 yards away.
Talk about footwork. We talked about that with Ollie. Smith looked like it was going to be a short tackle on the sideline there. Managed to avoid it, and then has nothing but orange end zone in front of him. And you watch it here, it looks like O'Connor is going to throw it back. And he's got Smith right in the middle, and look at this run from Smith. He's got a lot of open space in front of him. We'll see this almost tackle on the sideline if we can catch it right there. Almost looked like they were just trying to smack the ball out of his hands instead of tackle him. That was Logan Harrison, who again looked like he was just trying to knock the ball out instead of wrapping Smith up. And unfortunately on the sideline, I believe an official went down as well. When Harrison was trying to knock the ball, I believe him and the official collided, but nice job by Smith. Millville's up 32-0 as you take a look. Looks like everybody's okay on the sideline. We even got the officials getting checked out by, by everyone.
Been a tough day injury-wise for East and now for the officials.
And there you go, that's Harrison saying, all right, you good? My bad on that. Because he was the one.
Well, I tell you what, when you get Smith behind everybody like that, you're not going to catch him. And no, he just danced away for 66 yards.
This Millville offense has so much speed on it. It doesn't really matter who you throw out there. You've got Holly, you've got Smith, even Dawkins when he gets into open space. That's bully ball by him. But a lot of these players on Millville can just outrun everyone once they get into open space.
Well, the only thing that's gone wrong Millville offensively is a couple of extra points that didn't go. Let's see if this one is successful. Ball is down, kick is up, and it looks like it went through, and the official will definitely let us know. The kick is good, so it's 7:26 left in the second quarter. Millville is really dominating this one 33-0, and the Thunderbolts will kick off in a moment.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
An explosive first half for the Thunderbolts here in this quarterfinal game between Millville and Toms River East. 33-0. Just under 7.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Kick is deep, back inside the 10, and it's going to roll out of the end zone.
And we are one Millville score away from a running clock for the rest of the game, of course, unless the Raiders are able to score 34 points. And Winslow's doing their thing against Cumberland, 49-0 in the fourth quarter. So Winslow will move on to the next round. They will face Shawnee in the next round. And the winner of this game will face Northern Burlington.
Winslow Township putting some leather to it as well, 49-0 over the Colts. So 1st and 10 for Toms River East from the 20-yard line. Flanagan in shotgun. Hands off, and again, Millville just really being stingy up the middle. There are 4 jerseys right there to meet the running back.
I think Seabird also ran into his own man in the beginning. That didn't allow him to get anywhere. Yeah, this defense not letting Seabird get anywhere. He really hasn't been able to do anything on the ground.
Flanagan is coming out of the game. Let's see. I'm guessing they have a new quarterback and trying something different.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, we'll see if this is maybe the Wildcat formation. We'll get a look in a second. If I'm not mistaken.
Oh, now fumble! I think the E squad did get it back. Covering on it, yep, Logan Harrison jumps on the fumble. I want to thank everybody for watching on our 2 situations here, Facebook Live and YouTube Live. On Facebook Live, say a good hello to Coach Tony Ceresi, who's watching along with us. Heriberto Jimenez, wishing the Bolts the best of luck. Jen Watson is with us, Mike Lasavita. Carolyn Newton cheering on her Thunderbolts to victory. She's doing a good job. John Merlino saying, let's go Millville. Michael Andrews, go Bolts. So does Susan King say the same. Go Bolts, and they have been going quite well. West Zoyak also.
And Flanagan does check back in, so he just gets that quick breather. Comes back to a 3rd and 17.
He's going to keep it, and he's going to be tossed to the ground.
Raiders just cannot get anything going anywhere. Offensively, defensively, return game, not a single positive thing has gone right for this Raiders squad.
Clock is running with just about 5:20 to go in the first half. And Millville about to get the ball back. Most definitely in good field position here, as the punt will come from around the goal line.
Yeah, it's only going to be O'Neal in the backfield, so Millville stacking up the line, maybe trying to look for the block.
Yeah, they do have everybody right there at the line of scrimmage pretty much. High snap, kick is up, and they do get the kick off, bouncing at the 47.
Excellent kick.
I hope he didn't touch it. It goes out of bounds.
Well, it goes out of, yeah, nobody really went after it, but for where Tavernite was, that's an excellent kick. Puts Millville on the opposite side of the 50 when it looked like they were going to have really good field position. Now it's still a good place to start, but a really good kick from Tavernite.
Some other folks watching us, Cheryl Macon. Amazing job, boys. Keep it going and have fun. They are having a blast.
Yeah, it's safe to say Millville's having some fun.
Yes, they are.
Up 33-0 here. We're still in the second quarter. We've still got a whole half to play after this.
Well, as you mentioned, if Millville gets another touchdown, we'll get a running clock.
Even a field goal. They need 1 point to start that running clock.
From their own 41, handoff up the middle, bouncing it outside, across the 45, 50. And I'll tell you what, that was a good job of making something out of that. Jaden Days looked like he was going to be met at the line of scrimmage, bounced it out to the left, and he gets a big gain.
And you see how important it is to have Days back in the lineup as well. Has a nice stiff arm there to get himself some extra yardage. Gets past that first down marker.
They're going to put the ball down at the 47. I thought he got farther than that.
Let's say, did we miss something? They're going to say he steps out of bounds there?
Yeah, they're marking off a penalty,
Oh, no, so
I
we
assume.
missed a penalty.
I didn't see any yellow.
I don't know, I'm not. No, it's first and... Oh, so we got holding on the offense, okay.
All right, so
So 1st and 8.
Well, that negates a good game by Days. 1st and 8 for Millville, back at their own 43-yard line. O'Connor has time to throw across the middle, and Holly couldn't quite reel that one in. Would have been enough for the first down, but incomplete.
Yeah, Holly did his best trying to go to the ground to bring that one in. I think he had it for a moment and then lost it.
It's only the third incomplete pass by O'Connor.
Yeah, we talk about everything going wrong on the Raiders side. Almost everything has gone right for Millville, aside from a couple incompletions.
6 for 9 so far. 2 touchdown passes. 2nd and 8 now for Millville. Again, good time for O'Connor to throw across the middle, complete the 45, getting across to 50, and again that speed coming into play. That is Jaden Days on the reception. He's got enough for the first down.
I'm doing a nice job just to kind of get out of bounds. Knew we didn't have a ton of more space in front of him. I credit this offensive line too. They're giving O'Connor a lot of time to throw, which gives him a lot of time to kind of scope out his options. As you see there, there's nobody even close to O'Connor.
22-yard pickup at the 35-yard line of Toms River East as we click. The clock is actually stopped at 4:17. O'Connor will hand off right up the middle. Some loose territory there and another big gain. And we mentioned his name before in that first quarter, Jasir Graves, right up the middle, and another big chunk of real estate gained.
Yeah, every play he's been able to put on the Jets and make a good run. Gets the hole right there, a nice stiff arm, and nearly got through the 2 tackles right there.
22-yard run. Now he cuts it back inside, actually ran into the tackler.
Yeah, that's probably the only mistake he's made so far. Getting the tackle on that one was Anthony Benich, and we've got a final from Winslow, 56-0. So they pitched the shutout against the Colts, and they will host Shawnee next week. If Millville can top that, they already have 33 points. We'll have a timeout here.
33-0 Millville with 3:33. One of those weird number things right there. 3:33 left. 33-0 Millville. 5 touchdowns here in the first half. And now Miley Cyrus reminds us it's a party here in Millville. Forget the USA, they're partying it up here in Millville.
I was going to say, Millville definitely have a lot of fun in every asset of the game so far. Robbie O'Connor having himself a good day, his receivers having a good day, even the running back having a good day.
All those lines on the field there, I guess that's the 7-yard line, trying to figure out where the ball, it's inside the 10.
Yeah, we look like we might be on the 7 or 8 yard line. 2nd and 6 here. We're looking to get the running clock on any kind of scoring play.
O'Connor looks through, right through the middle, and it's another touchdown. Again, just a pitch and catch touchdown, and the Thunderbolts have scored one more time.
That's Ronald Saunders on the catch. Millville gets the touchdown. Millville gets the running clock. 39-0 over the Raiders. And
7-yard touchdown.
Yep, just a nice run there by Saunders to put himself in open space. O'Connor able to hit him easily for the touchdown. I believe that should start the running clock after this.
Yeah. It used to be 35. You're saying it might be 34 now? Oh,
so,
second
yeah,
half.
Be the second
Okay.
half.
Another failed extra point, but at this point, it doesn't seem like it's going to matter much. Millville with another touchdown, a 7-yard connection from O'Connor to Ronald Saunders, and with 3:28 left in the first half, it's 39-0 Millville.
Hello, I am Roy Shepard.
And I'm Carmen Del Vicario.
And I'm Joe Durella, and we are Team Millville for City Commission. We have an aggressive agenda to bring Millville back. Number 1, financial stability. 2, invest in our police department and public safety. 3, economic development. We bring vision, integrity, and experience. Vote Team Millville on November 4th.
Paid for by R.M. Quirk, Treasurer.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Well, Millville has spent the first half kicking off. Back, and it's going to bounce into the end zone. With 6 touchdowns, and of course they kicked off to start the game. They've kicked the ball away 7 times. Boy, if you can do that, you're doing something well.
If I'm not mistaken, every offensive possession has ended with a touchdown. They have not had to punt at all.
Well, they had the one fumble recovery at the Tom's River.
And that only took one play.
One play there.
So Millville has not had to punt at all in this game. Every offensive possession. So what, 7 possessions? 7 touchdowns.
Well, it's 6, but
well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do know. 39
numbers are
That's
not
okay.
my forte.
So Tom's River will start from their own 20-yard line. 3.5 minutes left in the first half.
And for the Raiders, they just want some kind of positivity.
Hand off, trying to bounce it outside, but that defense has been extremely stubborn today.
Yeah, that's just a wall in front. Spence, Jones, you name it. Everybody on that line. They just cannot find a way to get past them. Reyes, I mean, you could name everyone on that defensive line.
The blue wall of doom. Ryan Narowski, I have to give him credit for that. Yeah, they just have been very stingy. A loss of almost 2 yards there. Now, just one. Ball was at the 20, it's at the 19 now. So it's second down and 11. 2:40 and counting left in the first half. And a whistle. I think
we do have a penalty. And it's against the offense, so I believe I saw a false start.
Looks like he's doing the offense.
Let's see, they do back up the offense. We've got a final from RV. Another shutout, 33-0 over Hillsborough. So Raincoats Valley will move on. So far today, a shutout.
Yes, so far. 2 shutouts so far recorded. Millville is working on one here.
And we've had 56-0, 33-0, and 39 so far. And again, we've still got a whole second half to play here. So penalty does go against the Raiders.
Second down and 16 back at the 14-yard line. And again, the quarterback just looking for somewhere to run.
And that, to be honest, might be one of the better runs today.
Yeah.
Doesn't get
2 yards, that's it.
It doesn't get much on it, but it looked like one of the, it was positive yardage. We'll say that one. Only ends up being, well, they give him 3, 3rd and 13 on the run. So a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, they gave him credit to the 17-yard line. Some other comments from our Facebook Live. Shanny Bonds, the comeback kids, they switched the entire season around and fought through everything. Go Bolts. They're paying some good dividends today for sure, leading 39-0. And now we have a timeout taken by Tom's River East. They're going to have some regrouping to do at the halftime. Although I would think that after you're up 39-0, you're going to see a lot of different players in for Millville.
Yeah, I have a feeling in the second half we probably will see, but we'll go ahead and take a timeout with them. 1:09 left to go in the first half. Millville up big, 39-0.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find him. That's by personal experience with him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
All right, we are back live here from John Barbose Stadium at Wheaton Field. Just over a minute left in the first half. 39-0 Millville leading in this quarterfinal game against Toms River East for the South Jersey Group 4 tournament. Flanagan, high snap. They try a little bit of a roll to the right side, and again, just a sea of blue and orange again.
Darnell Williams was the first in, cleaned up by a couple of his teammates. Like Nyshawn Jones was in on it as well.
As we watch again, they're trying different things to their credit, but Millville has just been all over.
Yep, standing him up first, Williams. And again, Jones end up forcing him to the ground. So another punting situation here.
Clock is winding down to 25 seconds.
So again, Millville stacking the line.
Not sure if the time.
They have to kick it unless,
The play clock was winding down, so they did have to kick it. It goes out of bounds. But again, great field position for the Thunderbolts. It's going to be inside the 40.
Well, we'll see what Millville does here. 10 seconds left in the half if they decide to go for it. But you don't really need to up 39-0.
The ball is being spotted at the 35-yard line.
And we'll see Millville with all 3 timeouts, so they hypothetically could if they wanted to. But we'll see. I have a feeling here, if you're Millville, you just kneel it and take it to the second half. Because you get the ball back.
O'Connor should be over center and just kneel it.
Oh no, they're going to run
shotgun.
it.
Okay.
They're going to run it. We'll see if they go for the dagger play here. Not that the dagger really at this point.
Handoff, breaking free through the tackle and inside the 20-yard line. But that will bring us to the end of the half. Or do they call timeout?
No, they call timeout.
Wow.
That's Breon Cobbs. So Millville really does want that dagger. Up 39-0 already, 2.7 seconds.
All right, they're going to take an opportunity to kick a field goal here is what it looks like they're doing.
Yeah, because that is Jack Powers coming in. So they were just trying to get some positive yardage just to set up for the kick here. And again, this is something we haven't really seen before from Millville, as you see Cobbs get himself a good run up there and just getting tackled there. With Jack Powers, Millville does have a little bit more situation to go for field goal.
Powers kind of lining it up. This will be a 32-yarder.
He struggled a little bit on extra points. We'll see how he fares on the field goal.
Kick is up, and the kick goes through. A 32-yard field goal to end the half. End-to-end scoring for Millville, and as we hit the intermission, the Thunderbolts lead the Raiders of Toms River East 42-0. What a first half. We're going to total some things up and be back with halftime momentarily.
Hello, I'm John Capizzola.
And I'm Yolanda Garcia-Balicki, and together we're running for Cumberland County Board of Commissioners, and I'm asking for your vote to restore progress to Cumberland County.
For too many years, our Republican-led Commissioners Board has failed our county. They've come up short with a jail resolution. They've also fumbled the opportunity for a county broadband initiative. They've left millions of dollars of federal grant money on the table. Now, our cities and our townships are left to negotiate for themselves.
They've driven away experienced employees and replaced them with friends and families. And while they claim to hold the line on taxes, we know they have spent our county surplus, which will ultimately lead to a painful tax increase in the future.
It's time to bring back stability, opportunity, and integrity here in Cumberland County. Vote for yours truly, John Capizzola, and my awesome running mate, Yolanda Garcia-Balicki, for Cumberland County Commissioner.
Vote column A. Let's protect our future by restoring progress to Cumberland County.
Paid for by Capizzola and Garcia-Balicki for Commissioner.
Hello, I am Roy Shepard.
And I'm Carmen Del Vicario.
And I'm Joe Durella, and we are Team Millville for City Commission. We have an aggressive agenda to bring Millville back. Number 1, financial stability. 2, invest in our police department and public safety. 3, economic development. We bring vision, integrity, and experience. Vote Team Millville on November 4th.
Paid for by R.M. Quirk, Treasurer.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
Celebrating moments. Honoring memories. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey has over 125 years of dedicated service to the community. Whether you choose burial or cremation, you can hold a funeral service to honor your loved one. We are happy to provide a traditional funeral or something completely unique. Our honest service and commitment to excellence have served our customers well, and you can rest assured that we can assist you in your time of need. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
Many people treat their health like a game. With the Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Our mental health services focus on the emotions and behaviors that affect your overall well-being and features psychiatric, counseling, and addiction services, including our exclusive Fresh Start program, designed to help combat the opioid epidemic in our communities, plus all the other specialties you expect from Complete Care. Level up your health with us. The Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
Hello, I am Roy Shepard.
And I'm Carmen Del Vicario.
And I'm Joe Durella, and we are Team Millville for City Commission. We have an aggressive agenda to bring Millville back. Number 1, financial stability. 2, invest in our police department and public safety. 3, economic development. We bring vision, integrity, and experience. Vote Team Millville on November 4th.
Paid for by R.M. Quirk, Treasurer.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find him. That's by personal experience with him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
It's time for sports on the Quinn Broadcasting Network. QVC brings you local sporting events, action-packed specials, and play-by-play coverage of the area's sporting activities. From Pop Warner to college sports, Quinn Broadcasting covers it all. Join us now here on QVC for today's exciting event.
Well, it was quite a first half for the start of the South Jersey Group 4 tournament for Millville. Here in the quarterfinals, they're leading 42-0 over Toms River East, and it didn't look like that was going to be the case early on. Toms River with really their only big-time play, the 67-yard pass play that got them inside the 5-yard line. The Millville defense, though, managed to stiffen up and force Toms River East to try a field goal, and what happens? They get it blocked.
Yeah, from then on, it's been all Millville all game long. That was probably the Raiders' best chance to put themselves in front. They get that touchdown. It probably turns into a whole different game at that point because it gives them confidence. You have to think, number one, that injury to Sonic, and then the fact that field goal ends up being blocked when you're at, maybe the 2-yard line at that point, and you lose yardage on it was a bad snap, and you get the field goal blocked, and all of a sudden you're in your own heads. And just nothing has gone right since, so you have to wonder if that opportunity lost from the Raiders got to their heads a little bit. But Millville on the other side, every single offensive possession has ended up with points.
And it was started by a 3-yard touchdown run to get Millville on the scoreboard halfway through, about 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Reggie Holly, the first of his 3 touchdowns in the game, made it 6-0 because the extra point failed. And then the very ensuing kickoff, again, another bobble by Toms River East. It was recovered by Millville at the 23-yard line of the Raiders, and it only took one play for Jaden Days to double up the score for Millville.
Yeah, and you see how important it was to get Days back in this offense, not only for what he's able to do on the field, but what it's able to do for this Millville offense. They have all of those weapons, and even though they didn't need any time really to get that touchdown done, with the ensuing kick to go up 13-0, it just opens up so many different things for this Millville offense. And what I really like about what they've done, they haven't seemed to really run the same play. Every play's kind of been different. They've put a little trickery in there. They've kind of mixed up the running game and the passing game. And we're going to go over every single touchdown. That might take us all at halftime to do so.
Yep, that was only just the first quarter, so it was still manageable. It was 13-0 after the first quarter. I say, okay, 13-0, good start for the Thunderbolts. But then it was just the first play of the second quarter. Reggie Holly got into the end zone on an 8-yard run, and I'll tell you what, I can still picture him running to that corner. It was so wide open.
Yeah, that was the Raiders defense just failing to see Holly there. That's the one guy you don't want to miss. He should be that first guy that you have eyes on, because that's the guy Millville's going to go to more often than not when they're towards the end zone. and just nobody had a beat on him, and he was able to just easily cruise into the end zone.
And of course, it didn't take them long to get another touchdown. Less than 2 minutes later, it was a 31-yard touchdown. It really became the Robbie O'Connor show. He started really unleashing the arm and finding different people. And again, credit to Millville for finding just about everybody. But this particular play made it 26-0 when it was a 31-yard pass play from O'Connor, again to Holly, and got into the end zone. 31 yards, the kick was blocked. Still 26-0. Then Millville comes right back, and Devontae Smith gets involved in the action. Once he got to the outside, nice pass again by O'Connor to find him on the left side, and speed took over.
Yeah, that's still the one I have questions to Harrison about, is instead of going for the tackle, it looked like he just really went to punch the ball out of Smith's hand, and once he failed on that one, there was nothing but open space for Smith to kind of walk into the end zone at that point and put Millville up again 33-0, and they weren't done yet.
No, because one other touchdown pass. What a second quarter Robbie O'Connor had. He found number 24, Millville, Ronald Saunders III, for a 7-yard touchdown pass. Again, the kick wasn't there. It still led to a 39-0 lead. And then one more chance to score, and Millville took it. They got their kicking game involved. Jack Powers powering through a 32-yard field goal right at the end of the first half. And there you have it, 42-0 Millville.
And Millville will get the ball to start the second half as well. And it's going to be interesting to see what Millville decides to do in the second half. Up 42-0. I have a feeling you'll start to see those backups come in. I have to wonder if we might see Bowleg at quarterback at some point. Maybe they go to Holly in the Wildcat formation. But I have a feeling you're going to start to see those backups come in a little bit. But maybe Millville, Winslow just won 56-0. You think maybe Millville wants to top that? They've got a lot of time to do so. They do have the running clock, though, in the second half. Of course, unless Tom Zwer finds a way to make it under 34 points in the second half. But it will be a running clock to start. And it is going to be interesting for me to see what Millville decides to do. If they want to try and keep the offense fresh, keep them hot. Let's see what they're able to do the rest of the way. But I'm feeling at some point during the second half, we should see some of those second-string guys come in.
Checking some of the Facebook commentary, I think Urban Bogan has the right idea, kind of what we're talking about. Let the starters bring them out and get some people in the game. Got to stay healthy because some bigger games are coming up.
Yeah, you've got Northern Burlington next week, and that game should be here next Friday as far as we know. Will be Millville's next opponent ahead, and we'll take a look at the bracket right now. We already mentioned Winslow winning big over Cumberland. A couple other scores: Shawnee 28-12 over Pennsauken on Thursday. Northern Burlington over Central Regional 24-14, and Millville up big in this one. So that's your quarterfinal bracket of the Group 4 South stage. So again, the winner of this game, which barring a complete collapse, will be Millville. They will host Northern Burlington here. Shawnee and Winslow, which should be a great game. That's a 1 seed versus a 4 seed. And then again, that final matchup could, if everything falls right, we could see Winslow Millville again for a sectional title.
All right, so those are the numbers right there. Millville in cruise control, and more than likely we'll see a clearing of the bench during the second half, get some other players in. Next week, of course, Northern Burlington is an equally big game. As you go up the ladder, they get bigger. So I don't think you're going to see the starters too much here. Maybe one series.
Yeah,
maybe.
They might keep them out here just to start. We'll have to see as teams kind of get back on the field here. You see them coming back on the field as we've got the clock running out on halftime, but they do get a couple-minute warm-up and stretching period to get things going. And I think that'll give us kind of a good idea of what Millville will decide to do in the second half, at least to start.
Well, I'm seeing Robbie O'Connor just he's soft tossing here, so I'm thinking he's going to get the first series, see what happens, and beyond that, there's really going to be a lot of different players in this game.
Yeah, I have to assume if you're Ayala, you want to get those bench guys in just to keep your guys healthy. You've seen what's happened on the other side of the ball. 3 injuries already on the Raiders side, and 2 of them look pretty brutal. As both guys, obviously we wish all of them well on that one, but I know we saw Sonic go down. I was trying to get the other guys that went down as well. Of course, I believe Kyle Ho went off,
right,
and there was one other player on the Raider side. Those last 2 guys kind of unable to put any weight on that side, so we wish them well, but you kind of see what can happen. So we'll see how long maybe the starters remain.
All right, so they're getting their 3-minute warm-up. We'll take a quick timeout here and get set for the second half here on Quinn Broadcasting. Millville leading 42-0 over Toms River East.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
Hello, I'm John Capizzola.
And I'm Yolanda Garcia-Balicki, and together we're running for Cumberland County Board of Commissioners, and I'm asking for your vote to restore progress to Cumberland County.
For too many years, our Republican-led Commissioners Board has failed our county. They've come up short with a jail resolution. They've also fumbled the opportunity for a county broadband initiative. They've left millions of dollars of federal grant money on the table. Now, our cities and our townships are left to negotiate for themselves.
They've driven away experienced employees and replaced them with friends and families. And while they claim to hold the line on taxes, we know they have spent our county surplus, which will ultimately lead to a painful tax increase in the future.
It's time to bring back stability, opportunity, and integrity here in Cumberland County. Vote for yours truly, John Capizzola, and my awesome running mate, Yolanda Garcia-Balicki, for Cumberland County Commissioner.
Vote column A. Let's protect our future by restoring progress to Cumberland County.
Paid for by Capizzola and Garcia-Balicki for Commissioner.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Lots of reasons to be cheering today if you're the Millville Thunderbolts. 42 points in the first half to start the 2025 South Jersey Group 4 tournament. You okay?
Sorry, they're trying to...
42 points choked her up.
I know, right?
Now, it was a tough first half for Toms River East, but then again, Millville did a lot of damage that caused that toughness. Just a lot of great offensive plays, a lot of good hard running, good passes, and the speed. Again, I was thinking that Millville's speed would play a big factor in this, and we certainly saw it. Highlighted, of course, by that 66-yard touchdown play by Millville where Devontae Smith just broke free and said, "I'll see you guys in the end zone."
Now, I don't know if this means anything, and I'm going to just say it. They still, okay, never mind. I was like, they still have to kick off. I was like, trying to kind of look at where O'Connor was on the sideline, see if maybe he was throwing on the sideline, but so was Bowleg. He was getting some tosses in. So again, we'll see what Ayala decides to do after this kickoff, as Millville will receive the ball to start the second half, and that clock will start to run at that point.
Yeah, that's right. We did get a clarification about the running clock. It's not.
Yeah, I forgot.
The second half is when it does.
I believe I knew that and just forgot that it'll start in the second half. So, yeah, 42-0 here. We'll see what, just in general, how Millville decides to play on the offensive side. If they'll kind of stick to the running game, as they've had a lot of success in the running game as well. We talked about Graves and his big, powerful runs. It seems like, aside from maybe the last one, he's been able to get huge bursts on every play. As we get ready here for the second half.
How great is it? You have people like Dawkins, Holly, then you throw in Graves. I think Smith has run, Days has run.
Yeah, you again.
Great versatility.
This versatility on the offense as the clock does begin to run here, as the Raiders kick it off.
Good kick inside the 10-yard line, picked up at about the 8, across the 15, 20, and met at the 23-yard line. That was a pretty stiff tackle there.
And that's O'Neal on the return, and let's see who does come onto the field.
I see O'Connor coming on.
Yeah, so they
I
will
see Smith coming on. Holly's in.
Yeah, so they are going to leave the starters in for now.
Yeah.
Up
Nope.
42-0 as the clock, again, we mentioned, will continue to run for, I have to probably say, the rest of the game, based on how the Raiders have gone and based how much it seems like the Millville offense just wants to keep rolling.
So the ball is placed down at the 25-yard line. That is where the Thunderbolts start their first possession of the second half.
And Bowleg is continuing to throw on the sideline. So you may be right that they kind of want to get at least one more series or so from their starting offense. Because I have to think Bowleg wouldn't be throwing down there if he wasn't going to come in at some point.
Yeah, that's standard procedure. The starters get that first drive of the second half, and then with a lead like this, I think they're going to have the rest of the afternoon off. So we'll see how they handle this opening possession.
Yeah, the clock running, but the play clock hasn't started yet.
Interesting.
So kind of, I mean, obviously so we're waiting for the chain gang, but because of the running clock, it's just going to keep rolling.
Yeah, you don't see that all the time.
But I think down 42. Yeah, I think down 42-0. Toms River wasn't really upset about the running clock, as it stops for maybe a second before it continues.
All right, so we are set for football as O'Connor awaits the shotgun snap. Fakes the handoff, tosses, and completes the pass. Nice move across the 30, 35, 40, and we're off to the races again. One man to beat. He gets the block. Down the sideline inside the 10-yard line.
Ronald Saunders with the spinorama gives himself wide open space and nearly takes it all the way. There is a flag on the field.
I think it's going to be that block, unfortunately. I had a little suspicion the block might not have been clean.
And if that's so, that takes away a huge play. Watch this spin move from Saunders.
That's how it starts.
And actually nearly gets wrapped up too, but yep, it is against Millville, and that erases a huge play from Saunders. Let's see if we can catch the block maybe.
Yeah, it was in this area, right about there.
Yeah, so if that's the play in question, they're going to get Smith on it. And I guess maybe the only positive thing you can say out of that is it doesn't erase a touchdown.
So the ball is spotted at the Toms River East 38.
Yeah, so right at the spot of the foul. Still ends up a good run for Smith. Good catch and run.
O'Connor, hands off. And again, some good running up the middle.
Yep, that's Cobbs.
Breon Cobbs Jr. getting it done as well.
He's had a couple runs along with Graves.
6-yard pickup to the 32-yard line. 2nd and 4 for the Bolts. Getting a handoff, Cobb. He's going to get a first down, and he's dragged down across the 25-yard line.
He should have it.
He didn't get down easily, though, did he? He kept fighting for that last inch or so.
It doesn't seem like anybody that has the ball in their hands on this Millville squad goes down too easily.
So new set of downs for Millville at the 25-yard line. As we take a look at that strong run again. Cobb just not to be denied.
And he'll come off the field, and Graves will come back in. We have to think we're going to see a lot more running in this second half.
O'Connor in shotgun, looks to his left, completes the pass. That stays across the 20, 15. He's just barreling his way inside the 10. We have a flag at the end of the play.
We talk about not wanting to be denied. I wonder if they're going to get days for leading with his helmet on the one of the hits. Because he did kind of put his helmet down. And I'm wondering, that's about where that happened. So I'm curious if that's going to be the call here. You're going to see it. Well, they say face mask. Right, let's see. Yeah, I think right there. Because that's about when the flag.
It's a penalty against Toms River
Oh,
East.
okay. So, okay.
Half the distance to the goal, so I guess the face mask did happen.
Yeah. I didn't quite see where it happened. At first, I thought it was going to go against Millville. But it just adds on to the end of the play.
4 yards away from another score. O'Connor awaits the snap from center. He'll again just hand it off right up the middle. I think
just shy of Graves.
Graves got to the goal line and it was stonewalled, so he's just shy.
This is at the this might be the half-yard line, if anything.
Millville rushing right to the line of scrimmage here.
Yeah, I have a feeling this is going to be Graves.
He's lined up to the left of O'Connor. Graves does get it. Boy, did that open up nicely. No indication of a touchdown. It looked like he got into me.
No, they say he was stopped.
Wow.
It looked to me as well.
I thought he landed on orange.
That Graves was in. No, yeah, I guess they say, so that would be no gain. I don't really know, but.
Let's see if he landed on the orange or not.
I thought he went right in. It looks like he lands right in. I guess the ball wasn't across. Because he's in the end zone, but.
Well, you go right back to him, let him finish the job, is what happens.
So no gain. You're on the half-yard line. And now it's Cobbs out to the right now. We'll try him.
And he will get into the end zone. And then he's flung to the ground. I think that's a frustrating tackle right there.
But that's Millville again with the touchdown. 48-0.
All right, so again, just everybody getting involved in the act for Millville today.
We've got so many touchdowns, we've broken the scoreboard.
Yep, there's only a 4 up there.
According to the scoreboard, it's 4-0.
Yep.
That's just how good the offense has been.
Kick this up. It looks like it goes through the uprights. It does. So officially, it is 49-0. Halfway through the third quarter. Yeah.
Yeah, the scoreboard's taking a beating here.
There it is.
49-0.
6:28 to go in the third quarter. 49-0. Millville will kick in a moment.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
And now, back to the game.
To me, that would be.
So Millville leading 49-0. They're getting set to kick off. And we'll just basically go through the clock is what we're going to do. Not likely that Toms River is going to put up 49 points in the next quarter and a half. At the 10-yard line, brought across the 15, 20, and getting forward to the 25-yard line, maybe the 26.
That's Ryan Mazza on the return. Yeah, they just want to just put some positive drives together. Anything they can do that gets them going forward, as we don't see Flanagan.
Right, I was just going to point that out. Flanagan is not at the quarterback spot.
Yeah, he's
so
talking
they may
to,
be doing the same thing,
yeah,
trying to see what else they got.
Yeah, he's talking to Coach Sandberg on the sideline. Unless he's just getting a play, but they're lining up. Let's see. Yeah, no, he's just getting the play. Okay. Took a little while. But Flanagan does stay in for now. Again, I think at this point they just want to find something that they can put kind of for pride at this point.
1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. Millville creeping up towards the line of scrimmage. Flanagan looking to throw. Gets away momentarily. Again, he takes a hit at the 29-yard line.
I think Nyshawn Jones was the one who really laid the big blow. It seems like anytime anybody kind of gets into space, they're just laid down immediately. This defense is not here to play.
3-yard pickup for Flanagan, so it's 2nd and 7. Want to welcome Annette Crespo to the game, as well as Tommy Schiavo watching on Facebook Live. Again, we thank everybody for tuning in, whether it's on Channel 22 or our Facebook page and our YouTube page, Quinn Broadcasting Facebook Live and Quinn Broadcasting YouTube Live. Always glad to have you with us. Flanagan looking to throw, airs it up, and
his receiver never saw it.
Yeah, he just put it out into space to see what would happen.
Yeah, that was Ben Standfast was the intended receiver, but he just never got his head turned around.
No.
So nothing really is going right. Yeah, he never looked for it, and I think it was actually behind him. But he never got his head up in time to even have a chance.
So it'll be 3rd down and 7. Again, a running clock is now down to 3:40 here in the 3rd quarter.
And having a little fun right there, clapping his hands along is Perry and McCoy. Almost had plenty to celebrate.
Flanagan looking for the shotgun snap. He's going to hand off. And again, Millville just
met with a wall.
It's basically a stone wall. You're right, exactly. Once again, they tried to spring their big running back, Brandon Sandberg, but he had nowhere to run.
And it's just been a game of 3 and outs. Again, aside from that, we keep talking about, aside from that 67-yard pass, it's pretty much been 3 and out every time for this Raiders offense.
So another punt coming up by the Raiders. Again, you see that wall of blue that just surfaces and denies any yardage. All right, a little bit of confusion on the setup for the punt.
Again, Saunders, I believe Saunders and O'Neal back to receive the kick from Tarmite.
That one's going to be beyond.
Well out of bounds.
Well out of bounds. Maybe they'll mark it to 50, but it's going to give Millville great field position. We'll see where the officials come up. It's actually going to come up to the 45-yard line of Toms River.
And it is Robbie O'Connor coming out. Well, they're going to continue to keep him in. I believe I do see some different players on offense in the circle. And I see Isaiah Rivera. And we've seen James Jackson line up. He's in there as well. Saunders does remain in. But yeah, it looks like they're starting to get a lot of their backups on the field.
Juan Bolig is in the game.
Well, he is the quarterback. I might have seen the 5 and thought it was O'Connor, so they do go to the backups.
Juan Bolig Jr. is now in at quarterback. Ball's at the 45-yard line. Sweep to the left, cutting it inside. Good open field tackle right there.
That's Isaiah Rivera. (40) 43-7 Mainland over Ocean City. Yeah, at first I thought I had seen O'Connor in the circle. I wonder if they went no, we're going to the backups here. So, as expected, the first series going to the offense ends with a touchdown. And now it's time for the other guys to get involved.
2nd down and 8 from the 43-yard line. Bolig will hand off. Again, a good surge up the middle.
I believe that was Lee German on the carry.
Gets it to the 39-yard line. We've 3rd down and 4 for Millville.
And we'll see if they... It's tight, but there's about a second difference between the play clock and the game clock.
Well, they have plenty of time to get one more play.
Yeah, so they should get off another play.
Look like some movement on the line, no flag. And this one is going to be stopped after about a yard gain.
Will be the last play of the 3rd quarter, and the first time the Millville offense will have to punt.
That'll bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Millville 49, Toms River East 0. The 4th quarter coming up momentarily.
Everyone's talking. They're talking at home. They're talking on the job. Everywhere, at any time, you see people talking. But is anyone listening?
Jesus is. He's listening for you to call upon him, and he will answer. Let us introduce you to him. Every Sunday, 11 a.m., New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
And now, back to the game.
Well, I'll tell you what, the band's still playing it up for Toms River East.
The cheerleaders trying to do their best to enthuse the crowd over here. And Millville's offense is still on the field. 4th and 2, they're going to go for it.
Ball is at the 37-yard line. And in motion to the near side, that's the man that gets the ball. Good pursuit. Flanagan is going to end up with a he's still up, but I guess his forward progress really was stopped. So
yeah, that was Amir Roberts.
Lost us some yards there. The ball will go over to Toms River East on downs.
Yeah, Amir Roberts was trying to find that outside edge. Just couldn't get out of the tackle to get the first down, and now it's the first time the Millville offense will give the ball back without a touchdown.
Or field goal.
Or field goal. But, I mean, up 49-0, you're not really going to complain about that.
No.
This is just a chance for those second-string guys to get some playing time. Not something you typically see in the playoffs either.
No, but we've seen a lot of high scores today elsewhere.
Yeah, apparently this is the first round of the huge scores. I think that Mainland Ocean City game was the first score we've seen, at least today, that hasn't been a blowout. As Flanagan checks back in. Oh, where was it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, 43 seconds. Well, I saw a score.
Yeah, it wasn't
and to be honest, that's the best that we've seen today.
Winslow shut out their opponents at Cumberland. Hand off, breaking through across the 45 and across midfield. That should be enough for a first down.
And that's one of few first downs. I believe maybe only the second first down that the Raiders have gotten. Siebert finally found himself a lane.
Nice pickup on first down into Millville territory at the Thunderbolt 48-yard line.
And he lowered the body here to get a little bit extra.
Good tackle, though. Good tackle by Millville.
Yeah, that was Dawkins on the tackle.
A new set of downs for Toms River East at the Millville 48-yard line.
If I'm not, oh, never mind.
Then they send 3 receivers to the right. Quarterback will keep it, and he's going to lose a couple.
The Millville just hasn't been fooled on that quarterback keep. Faked the handoff to Siebert and tried to get something, ends up losing.
Well, you can't hesitate. If you're going to take it, and that's pretty much what you'll see here, and we've seen it throughout the game. Quarterback
he tried to go
really
for the
didn't
move,
go
and it couldn't get anything. Now, there it goes. They had the down marker at the same line as scrimmage, but they do mark it back 2 yards, so a loss of 2 on the quarterback keeper from Flanagan.
Millville 9 minutes away from advancing to the semifinals. On 2nd and 12, quarterback keeps. Flanagan, good forward surge for about 5.
Yeah, found himself a good lane and then wrapped up there. I believe that was Jameel Jones who wrapped him up.
He actually gets 6 as they mark it at the 44-yard line.
So 3rd and 6 right at midfield. Right, yeah.
44.
No, they hadn't marked it off yet, sorry. A little bit past midfield.
Checking into the game for Millville.
Breon Cup. Yeah, I have a feeling Millville's probably got some different guys in on defense as well.
I would guess that this is 4 down territory.
Yeah, at this point, they want something. This has been one of their best offensive drives so far.
Flanagan hands off. Actually keeps it on the fake handoff to Siebert.
And he was able to get way more than intended as Devin Austin had him wrapped up almost immediately, and he kind of took Austin with him. And yeah, fourth and 2. The offense does remain on the field.
4-yard pickup for Flanagan. Good chance to get a first down here as we are now down to 7:40 left.
The Raiders trying to put up their first points of the game and at least break the shutout against Millville.
Not exactly hurrying, you know.
No, I don't think they've only got 10. Yeah, Flanagan comes into the huddle and pretty much says break. So we'll see what the play ends up being. He's got to get it off real quick. And we do have
a timeout to avoid the delay.
Yeah, because Flanagan never really told his teammates to play. He kind of had to run into the huddle, go break, and you could see there was a lot of confusion on where everyone was supposed to be. So Millville up 49-0 here, 7:11 left. Tom's River takes a timeout. We'll go ahead and take one with them.
Hello, I am Roy Shepard.
And I'm Carmen Del Vicario.
And I'm Joe Durella, and we are Team Millville for City Commission. We have an aggressive agenda to bring Millville back. Number 1, financial stability. 2, invest in our police department and public safety. 3, economic development. We bring vision, integrity, and experience. Vote Team Millville on November 4th.
Paid for by R.M. Quirk, Treasurer.
And now, back to the game.
As we return to action, the handoff went to Luke Brush, and I think he's got a first down.
Yeah, the official signaling first down. So, again, the best drive that this Raiders offense has had so far. And while we have a second here, I want to give a shout out to Lala Beating Creations. That is safe to say someone that a certain someone over in the other box has a pretty good relation to Coach Latour. That is his mom's business, so we thank her for checking in.
I'll tell you what, Flanagan worked up a pretty good head of steam there, but after 2 yards, he was met.
Yeah, it's the majority of these runs. It looks like it's going to be positive for the Raiders, and then they're just met by an entire wall of Millville defenders.
They spotted at the 35-yard line. Not quite 2 yards picked up, so it'll be second and 9. Second down.
I'm seeing a lot of runs on this drive from the Raiders.
I know they haven't thrown the ball well, but that 67-yard pass would make me want to throw the ball.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm wondering if they're just in their own heads at this point.
He is going to throw this time, airing it out to the left, and some contact there, and there's the flag.
Yeah, they're going to get Jordan Love, put his hands on the back of the receiver. One of the rare mistakes from this Millville squad. Yeah, perfectly thrown ball, too, from Flanagan. Aired it out beautifully, and see if you catch it right there.
A little bit of a push.
Puts his hands, that's Tavermite, the kicker, or the punter. So Jordan Love with the pass interference, and they're going to mark it off right here. And that's going to give the Raiders their second chance. Kind of down towards the red zone. They mark it right at the 20.
And it's, of course, a first down as well.
Keeps the drive going.
Tom's River East trying to avert the shutout. They still have plenty of time to do so. 5 minutes and counting left in this game. Hand off up the middle. Siebert breaking free, and he's inside the 5-yard line.
Yeah, you would have liked to have seen this earlier if you're the Raiders from Siebert, but late in this game, he's finding the holes now. Does a nice job going right up the middle. And kind of wrapping up on the tackle. That's Jazoni Wright.
So 4 yards away from scoring here. Whistle.
We have a timeout. I believe that's Millville. Their first timeout of the second half. So with 4:16 to go, Millville maybe just not liking what they saw on defense. So we'll go ahead and take that timeout with them. 4:16 to go in the game. Millville up big, 49-0.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
And now, back to the game.
All right, Millville trying to preserve a shutout as Toms River East is looking to score for the first time in this game. Flanagan at the shotgun position. Man in motion. That man gets the carry, and he's going to find the end zone. Touchdown for Nick Caruso. Just a nice little slant into the left side of the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, a good job by Caruso. Found plenty of open space on that defense and takes it in, easily goes to the outside here, gets in between and takes it right in. So that's what you want to see if you're the Raiders, is just a really nice offensive drive. A shame for them that it came so late in the game, because if they had that earlier, this would be another situation. But playing for pride at this point, they'll take the touchdown.
Antonio Ellis will look to add the 7th point. Kick is up, and it does go through. So with 4:05 left in this game, Millville leads it 49-7. Toms River East will kick it off in just a moment.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find him. That's by personal experience with him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
.405 left in this contest. It's been all Millville, 49-7. Toms River East just scoring minutes ago, averting the shutout.
And that's something they can at least make the long drive back happy about. They're not going to be happy with the result, but the fact that they were able to have a successful drive aided by that pass interference penalty.
Right.
But for the most part, Millville has been rather disciplined. Of course, Ayala still won't be happy about that penalty, but that was one of his big points of emphasis, was staying and playing clean football.
Kick is away. Down at about the 10-yard line, brought back across the 15, 20, and what an open field tackle right there. Nick Caruso, who just scored the touchdown, is putting another exclamation point on his performance.
Yeah, he just spins O'Neal out of his cleats. A nice catch here from O'Neal. And right here, he's going to be met right down at the feet. Sputters to the ground. Bowleg will come out once again to lead the Millville offense. Been pretty much running at this point for the Thunderbolts, as under 3 minutes to go.
Bull Lake handles the high snap. Pass is completed across the 20-yard line. First down, and down at about the 34-yard line.
What an effort there by Dante Bennett to get himself that first down. Look, he was going to be stopped short of it, but that extra second burst earns him a first down. As we've got an official timeout on the field.
Millville's going to, the referees are going to spot the ball at the 34-yard line.
I think Ayala's just trying to figure out why they stopped the clock. Do we have someone?
Well, I don't see anybody.
No, the trainer started to come out, and then yeah, so everything ends up being okay. We'll restart and put about 10 seconds back on the clock and restart the play here.
First and 10 from their own 34-yard line. Bull Lake again back to throw. Has time now, he's going to take off. And he slides down at about the 40-yard line.
A good recognition from Boleg to realize he didn't have an open receiver. Takes it, does a good job to get down. Gets himself a good chunk of yardage. Ticked down. I think they say, yeah, about 6 or 7.
Yep.
So we're under 2 minutes to play. For all intents and purposes, this is going to be the last possession of the game.
2nd and 3 from the Millville 41-yard line. Bull Lake again looking to throw, but he's not even going to get an opportunity to throw.
He didn't have time to check his receivers there. Faked the handoff and was met immediately.
Yes, Jaden Rios met him rather rudely. So the ball back to the 35-yard line.
Was that a loss of 5?
3rd down and 9 as you see the play being made there.
A loss of 5 or 6 on the sack. But we're about at a minute left here as we tick down below.
3rd down, and the ball goes over the head of the quarterback inside the 20. Bull Lake will try to save something out of this. He's going to be heading away, and now he's got a wall of blockers. I'll tell you what, that was a pretty athletic move there by Juan Bull Lake Jr. to avoid what could have been more disaster.
Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Again, at this point, doesn't really matter, but it did a great job to make something out of nothing. And I believe that's probably going to be it, as the game clock is about 2-3 seconds ahead of the play clock.
Yep, they're coming to the side, so Millville's going to go
into the next round. Millville's not even going to have to make a play here as both teams head off the field. And, I mean, what a dominant performance from the Millville Thunderbolts. 49-7 over the Red Raiders Raiders. See, I did it too because you said it earlier. And you got it in my head.
There you go. Anything I can do to help.
Again, aside from, the last 2 possessions, but again, at that point, it didn't really matter what the offense did. A complete performance from the Thunderbolts as they add a 4th game to their winning streak. They will face off against Northern Burlington here next week as the 2 teams line up for the handshakes. We'll kind of tally things up here on our end and have our start of the game in just a little bit. Millville 49-7. They move on to the next round of the Group 4 South tournament.
Hello, I'm John Capizzola.
And I'm Yolanda Garcia-Balicki, and together we're running for Cumberland County Board of Commissioners, and I'm asking for your vote to restore progress to Cumberland County.
For too many years, our Republican-led Commissioners Board has failed our county. They've come up short with a jail resolution. They've also fumbled the opportunity for a county broadband initiative. They've left millions of dollars of federal grant money on the table. Now, our cities and our townships are left to negotiate for themselves.
They've driven away experienced employees and replaced them with friends and families. And while they claim to hold the line on taxes, we know they have spent our county surplus, which will ultimately lead to a painful tax increase in the future.
It's time to bring back stability, opportunity, and integrity here in Cumberland County. Vote for yours truly, John Capizzola, and my awesome running mate, Yolanda Garcia-Balecki, for Cumberland County Commissioner.
Vote column A. Let's protect our future by restoring progress to Cumberland County.
Paid for by Capizzola and Garcia-Balecki for Commissioner.
Hello, I am Roy Shepard.
And I'm Carmen Del Vicario.
And I'm Joe Durella, and we are Team Millville for City Commission. We have an aggressive agenda to bring Millville back. Number 1, financial stability. 2, invest in our police department and public safety. 3, economic development. We bring vision, integrity, and experience. Vote Team Millville on November 4th.
Paid for by R.M. Quirk, Treasurer.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
Celebrating moments, honoring memories. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey has over 125 years of dedicated service to the community. Whether you choose burial or cremation, you can hold a funeral service to honor your loved one. We are happy to provide a traditional funeral or something completely unique. Our honest service and commitment to excellence have served our customers well, and you can rest assured that we can assist you in your time of need. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
Many people treat their health like a game. With the Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Our mental health services focus on the emotions and behaviors that affect your overall well-being and features psychiatric, counseling, and addiction services, including our exclusive Fresh Start program, designed to help combat the opioid epidemic in our communities, plus all the other specialties you expect from Complete Care. Level up your health with us. The Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
Hello, I am Roy Shepard.
And I'm Carmen Del Vicario.
And I'm Joe Durella, and we are Team Millville for City Commission. We have an aggressive agenda to bring Millville back. Number 1, financial stability. 2, invest in our police department and public safety. 3, economic development. We bring vision, integrity, and experience. Vote Team Millville on November 4th.
Paid for by R.M. Quirk, Treasurer.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student-athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find him. That's by personal experience with him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
And now, back to the game.
Well, back here at John Barbose Stadium at Wheaton Field, a very dominant performance by the Millville Thunderbolts as they defeat Toms River East 49-0. They led 49-7, excuse me, 49-7, 42-0 at the halftime break. And Mike Latour, head basketball coach at Millville, joining us for a minute. You got to do the PA for this game. I guess you enjoyed it as much as we did.
Absolutely. When Millville plays like that, and we are on a roll right now, that's 4 wins in a row, and Coach Ayala's got the boys playing really well at the right time.
Absolutely, and that's what you want at this time of the year. Millville, again, a dominant performance. We have 2 stars of the game, as we usually do. Ariel's down on the field, so why don't you toss it to her?
We're going to send it down to Ariel with Robbie O'Connor and Jaden Days.
Oh, man. Thank you for playing our game.
A convincing 49-7 victory to move on to the second round. Ariel Melendez here, and really we could have talked to the entire offense in this one. Robbie O'Connor to my right, Jaden Days to my left, and we'll start with you, Robbie. It seemed like this offense was really clicking on all cylinders, and you guys were kind of throwing everything out at the Raiders. What was kind of the strategy going into the game?
Well, we knew we have great athletes all across the board. We just got a new one, Jaden Days. So we knew we can just out-athlete them, and we have a great offensive coordinator, and Coach Lou and Coach Ayala draw up great plays for us to attack the defense.
And it seemed like you guys are really going to a lot of different plays, kind of maybe putting some trickery in there. Was that really the key, just never let them know what your next move was?
Yes, yeah. We want every single formation, we want multiple plays coming out of that formation.
And it just seemed like everything was working pretty much the entire time that the first string offense was on the team. You guys ended up with either a touchdown or a field goal. How kind of exciting is that for you guys? Just really put a stamp on this game.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome. I mean, before the game, the past four games we won, we talked about 3 things, executing, no penalties, and, this is bad. And no turnovers, sorry, no turnovers. And so we really executed that today to a great length, so I'm happy about that.
And the guy to my left, I'm sure it had to pain you these last couple weeks to not be on the field. When I talked to Coach Ayala ahead of the game, I asked him, I said, all right, you guys are getting Days back. He said, yeah, he's getting the ball first play. And that turned out to be right. So how was that kind of, the plan going and just get you involved right away?
Yeah, that was the plan. We knew the plan, we executed.
And how good did it feel to get back on the field?
So great. After not being able to play for a couple weeks, so amazing. Get back on the field and play.
And you had a pretty good look at this offense kind of coming into this game. 4 straight wins now. Does this feel like this offense is really clicking at just the perfect time?
Yeah, of course. And I come back, they're clicking, so we good. We straight.
And you guys got a chance to get that second string kind of offense on the field towards the end of the game. How nice was it to see those guys kind of out there running it?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, we joking them and stuff, but it was amazing seeing them do what we do out there, really.
All right, so you guys go into next week against Northern Burlington. You get to host another game. How important is that aspect, being able to play again in front of these fans?
It's really important, come out here for our city and show out and put on a show for them every week.
Again, that's our 2 stars of the game, Robbie O'Connor and Jaden Days. We're going to take one last break here, tell you some final things up, give you some final stats here. Millville moving on to the second round of the NJSIAA Group 4 tournament. We'll be back after this.
Hello, I am Roy Shepard.
And I'm Carmen Del Vicario.
And I'm Joe Durella, and we are Team Millville for City Commission. We have an aggressive agenda to bring Millville back. Number 1, financial stability. 2, invest in our police department and public safety. 3, economic development. We bring vision, integrity, and experience. Vote Team Millville on November 4th.
Paid for by R.M. Quirk, Treasurer.
Celebrating moments, honoring memories. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey has over 125 years of dedicated service to the community. Whether you choose burial or cremation, you can hold a funeral service to honor your loved one. We are happy to provide a traditional funeral or something completely unique. Our honest service and commitment to excellence have served our customers well, and you can rest assured that we can assist you in your time of need. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey.
Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
Many people treat their health like a game. With the Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Our mental health services focus on the emotions and behaviors that affect your overall well-being and features psychiatric, counseling, and addiction services, including our exclusive Fresh Start program, designed to help combat the opioid epidemic in our communities, plus all the other specialties you expect from Complete Care. Level up your health with us. The Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
Celebrating moments, honoring memories. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey has over 125 years of dedicated service to the community. Whether you choose burial or cremation, you can hold a funeral service to honor your loved one. We are happy to provide a traditional funeral or something completely unique. Our honest service and commitment to excellence have served our customers well, and you can rest assured that we can assist you in your time of need. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Hello, I'm John Capizzola.
And I'm Yolanda Garcia-Balicki, and together we're running for Cumberland County Board of Commissioners, and I'm asking for your vote to restore progress to Cumberland County.
For too many years, our Republican-led Commissioners Board has failed our county. They've come up short with a jail resolution. They've also fumbled the opportunity for a county broadband initiative. They've left millions of dollars of federal grant money on the table. Now, our cities and our townships are left to negotiate for themselves.
They've driven away experienced employees and replaced them with friends and families. And while they claim to hold the line on taxes, we know they have spent our county surplus, which will ultimately lead to a painful tax increase in the future.
It's time to bring back stability, opportunity, and integrity here in Cumberland County. Vote for yours truly, John Capizzola, and my awesome running mate, Yolanda Garcia-Balicki, for Cumberland County Commissioner.
Vote column A. Let's protect our future by restoring progress to Cumberland County.
Paid for by Capizzola and Garcia-Balicki for Commissioner.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
Everyone's talking. They're talking at home. They're talking on the job. Everywhere, at any time, you see people talking. But is anyone listening?
Jesus is. He's listening for you to call upon him, and he will answer. Let us introduce you to him. Every Sunday, 11 a.m., New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
Hello, I'm John Capizzola.
And I'm Yolanda Garcia-Balicki, and together we're running for Cumberland County Board of Commissioners, and I'm asking for your vote to restore progress to Cumberland County.
For too many years, our Republican-led Commissioners Board has failed our county. They've come up short with a jail resolution. They've also fumbled the opportunity for a county broadband initiative. They've left millions of dollars of federal grant money on the table. Now, our cities and our townships are left to negotiate for themselves.
They've driven away experienced employees and replaced them with friends and families. And while they claim to hold the line on taxes, we know they have spent our county surplus, which will ultimately lead to a painful tax increase in the future.
It's time to bring back stability, opportunity, and integrity here in Cumberland County. Vote for yours truly, John Capizzola, and my awesome running mate, Yolanda Garcia-Balicki, for Cumberland County Commissioner.
Vote column A. Let's protect our future by restoring progress to Cumberland County.
Paid for by Capizzola and Garcia-Balicki for Commissioner. It's time for sports on the Quinn Broadcasting Network. QVC brings you local sporting events, action-packed specials, and play-by-play coverage of the area's sporting activities. From Pop Warner to college sports, Quinn Broadcasting covers it all. Join us now here on QVC for today's exciting event.
Well, this is one of those games, as a head coach, you want to just put it in the incubator and bring it out next week as well. Millville just dominated today, 49-7 over Toms River East. They advanced to the semifinals of the South Jersey Group 4 tournament. Winslow, of course, the defending champion, and they also won big today. So this is kind of coming close to that. Now, we're in the semifinals. We're wondering next week Northern Burlington comes here. if Millville wins and Winslow Township wins, we have quite a dramatic finish.
Yeah, you're taking a look at the bracket here. Obviously, we talked about that big win for Winslow over Cumberland. They will face Shawnee. Winslow hosting that game next week. I believe these games will take place next Friday. And Millville with the big win over Toms River East. Northern Burlington edging out Central Regional. So that game will be here next week. Millville will host Northern Burlington. Again, Winslow hosting Shawnee. And boy, we're looking mighty close to that Winslow-Millville rematch.
And you know what? I think if you're Millville, that's the game you want to play.
Yes.
You want to play the best when the championship is on the line.
Yeah, and you'd be coming in rather hot if you're able to beat Northern Burlington and come in. That would be a 5-game winning streak, and maybe you're kind of poised this time to take down a really tough Winslow team because, man, you ran into a hot Winslow group that season who ended up going on and winning state to finish an undefeated season. So this time around, Millville wanting to avenge that. But, of course, you got to get past next week. You can't look past Northern Burlington. But maybe in the back of their minds, they're thinking about that rematch with Winslow. And if they continue to play like this, they should get it.
I couldn't help imagining as I'm sitting here thinking about this game, I got a picture of Zeke Elliott, you know, that infamous
feed me.
And it seemed like every Thunderbolt got fed today. You know, you had Jaden Days come back and have a big game. Of course, Holly, who's really, really blossomed throughout the season, 3 touchdowns today. And everybody else just contributed.
Saunders, Cobbs.
Yeah.
Graves didn't get in, even though we thought he did. But he had a big effort in this game. And the fact that they were able to get those starters in kind of towards the end was huge. Get those guys have a little bit of fun. I'm sure that starting offense had a lot of fun watching those guys run out there and do their thing. But just a complete game, and penalties. Really, no penalties. Maybe it was that one pass interference was about the only thing that Millville did wrong in this game. And when you come off a back-to-back weeks of 14 penalties each, the fact that they played one of their cleanest games of the season was huge. That was one of the big things that Coach Ayala always preaches, you know, execute on all sides of the ball and no penalties. And really, Millville played a really clean game, and that's what helped them.
And, of course, you have to like the response, the 67-yard pass play early on, first drive of the game, when it looked like Toms River East was going to get on the scoreboard quickly. Millville wound up blocking a field goal, and then they just scored and scored and scored.
Yeah, I think that really deflated the Raiders' offense. They lost Sonic after that 67 catch. He didn't end up coming back into the game. So I think not being able to get in the end zone, it would have changed the complete game here. If they're able to get in on that first drive, have that confidence rolling, then we could be looking at a different situation. But the fact that Millville defense stood up tall even after that, got the blocked field goal. I think there was a bad snap involved in there as well, and they just really put the pedal to the metal the entire game, and that's exactly what you wanted to see if you were Coach Ayala.
And, of course, we love our Facebook viewers that make comments and YouTube comments, and I did see the one comment that sticks in my head when the one gentleman whose name I can't remember basically said Millville has turned the season around. They were 1-4 not too long ago. All of a sudden, they're 5-4, playing their best football, and they're dynamic on offense and really on defense. They just stymied this team.
This was probably the most dynamic we've seen this offense. A lot of the time we see Holly as the primary focus on the offense. Obviously, days before he got injured, you see Aiden Dawkins in there. I think the biggest thing is the fact that we didn't see Aiden Dawkins on offense, and they were still able to run the ball so successfully. The combination of Graves and Cobbs did an excellent job. It seemed like every run they had was a positive one. Every run they weren't going to be denied. So the fact that Millville was able to go to a different look on their rushing game was especially important when you can get those other guys involved.
Absolutely. Now, Millville advances to the semifinals. They'll be hosting Northern Burlington. The Greyhounds come here Friday night, 6 o'clock game. And a chance,
as far as we know, yes.
Usually they 6 o'clock games.
Yeah, as far as we know,
we'll figure it out
next
somewhere
Friday,
along.
6 o'clock.
Just keep on watching Quinn Broadcasting. We'll let you know exactly what time the game will be played. But it will be played here on Northern Burlington, coming to John Barbose Stadium at Wheaton Field for the semifinals. And, again, if they play anything like they played today, that should be quite a contest for Millville.
Yeah, again, you talk about wanting to bottle this one up. One we thought, maybe a couple weeks ago was one of their best offensive performances of the season. I think the game before, even against the Hermits, the fact they were to get the win. I think the game before that against the opponent, who for some reason won't come to my head right now, was one of their best offensive performances. But I think this one has to be their best offensive performance so far So, obviously, again, getting those wins. Cherokee, it was a game against Cherokee that they put up a great offense performance. We thought that was the best. But they just have outdone themselves week by week. And, the fact that they were able to turn things around, this season could have gone a completely different direction if they let themselves get frustrated at the losses to open the season. It was Rancocas Valley. You had the tough loss against Atlantic City where you could have won towards the end. They could have really let this season go in a complete opposite direction. But the fact that they were able to get win after win and put themselves even in a situation to host a playoff game, I think we didn't see this coming a couple weeks ago.
Not at all. And, of course, they get to host two, as we mentioned, Friday night right here at Wheaton Field. We had a lot of people to thank for our broadcast. Want to make mention of, I always say this, it's a great privilege and honor to be with you doing these games. We thank our boss, Jim Quinn, for the opportunity, and we invite all the people who can possibly sponsor these games, no matter what the sport is. We get a lot of questions about other sports. If you find sponsors for us, we'll get these games on. So that's just a little word of advice there for those of you who can afford to do that and showcase these talented athletes whenever possible. I want to thank our staff. Of course, going through the list here, Jacob Soto, Samuel Sodi, Maddie Lanternman, Marcus Emmerich, the, how should I put it, the effervescent director that we have, Ryan Narowski.
That's college words right there.
Yeah, I wanted to pick the right word. I hope I did. And, of course, Ariel Melendez, my cohort here. Fred Melendez, wishing you well. And okay, very good. If you have any needs for DJing, that's my phone number right there. I've been doing it since 1982, plenty of experience, and I want to thank the Absecon VFW Post 9462. They had me for their Halloween party last night. Big success. So if you like good music for your events, let me know, and we'll hook you up. That's the number right there, 856-777-3656. Be glad to do that for you. But again, we thank you so much for watching. We hope that you keep supporting Millville sports here, and we will keep bringing it to you as best as we can. For Ariel Melendez, Fred Melendez, wishing you well. Next Friday night, Northern Burlington comes to town. We'll see if Millville can make it 5 straight wins and advance to the sectional finals beyond that. Final score once again, 49-7. Millville defeats Toms River East. Have a great night, everybody.
This has been a QBC television production, in association with our partners and sponsors. QBC broadcasts on Comcast Cable Channel 22, and live streams its programming on Facebook and YouTube. All rights reserved by Quinn Media and QBC, programming that serves the South Jersey market.